Adam and Wack show, we're back. Some said that it would never happen. Some said that this show was over.
Over. We lit.
We are
I
lit.
just I went to Europe, then I had to go to New York, sort some business out with the Bodega Association. And, you know, thank God that I work with a man of business that understands business. But at the end of the day, you know, we get back on the gas, get back to it.
We back to it.
Back to yo. Man,
You just hit Disneyland with a hit? Oh, it's a Gucci one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just at Disneyland yesterday peeping all the ill merch.
Man, I'm glad I ain't got to do that.
Go to Disneyland?
Man.
Because your kids are old?
You take New Balances? I used to wear New Balance.
Well, yeah.
Comfortable.
Your feet hurting is a very real consideration.
Bro. Hey, do not go in jeans.
I mean, it depends on the weather.
That.
Oh, God.
Nope. I will wear some thermals under, sweats.
It was dumping
New
rain
Balance.
all day yesterday.
New
Was
Balance.
it rain?
It was raining like crazy all day yesterday.
And you was at Disneyland?
I had to buy a poncho.
Oh, yeah, I remember them days.
Yeah, a branded poncho.
Yo, listen, man. So while I was way on the East Coast,
Let's stay
I
on
sat
Disneyland.
back and I thought about East Coast. And today,
Oh, play on words.
Damn. Here we are.
we bring my man.
Explain to the people. East Coast Crips, not East Coast of the
While I
United
was on
States.
the East Coast in New York.
Right.
While I was on the East Coast, I thought about the East Coast.
An epiphany.
I tapped in. I say, Adam, I want to bring this individual up.
It's kind of capped because you've been talking about having him on since before you went to the East Coast.
Yeah, but I thought about bringing him on as soon as I get back. So in a year, nephew pulled up, and you know, I've been watching him, and his movement is like he's moving mountains without the extra bull.
Right.
He showed up. He got his management team with him, and he got his camera lady.
And for the record, I've put almost no music videos on the No Jumper channel for the past couple of years. We made an exception for his video. 9.1 million views.
That's
going
big,
crazy.
Neff.
It's going crazy. It's
That's
monumental.
big. And
That's
I
a
got
hit.
some favoritism. You know, it's a lot of East Coast. It's First Street to 190, everything in between,
You're so mixy.
right? No, that's
Where's
just what
your
it is.
Where's your Pyru talent that you're co-signing? Instead, I bring
No.
Pyru artists on here, and
Well,
you got
you know,
nothing
I
but bad
got
things
one.
to say.
I got one, but he's on house arrest,
Okay.
right? And when he get off house arrest, and what's crazy is I heard the song on Instagram, right? And I'm like, who the is this, right? So when I reposted it, they hit me. They said, that's the little homie,
What's his name?
right? Hold on. So, and I'm like, they like, Wack, that's Lil Paru's son. Now, Lil Paru's a dude I grew up with. One of my first homies from my clique I buried.
Not the other little Pyru, the white kid with the face tattoos.
No, the original Lil Paru from Pacoima Paru.
Do your Googles.
Listen.
He's a character.
So what's crazy,
We gotta have him on.
I go in my closet. You know we are some sentimental. I still have the jerseys we wore carrying his casket. Because he was a Kansas City Chief fan, so we buried him in that. He was one of them homies, you couldn't even let the pastor get up there and fake.
Wait a minute.
Nigga, like,
Get up and get that.
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You wore basketball jerseys to a funeral?
Football.
Football, even.
Kansas City
We
is
buried
red.
him in that. That's what he was.
Did you have a tux on or a suit, and then you switch
hell
over, and then you
no.
switch back
Some
to the suit?
homies you don't do. We ain't doing that.
Were other people dressed nice at the funeral, or was
Well,
everybody thugging it?
Everybody carrying the casket had Kansas City jerseys on. Even the guy in the casket.
That's intense.
Yeah, so I mean, it was what it was.
Some people mourn death differently than I would.
How would you do it?
Probably not wearing any sports memorabilia. Just from
Well,
where
that
I'm
was
coming
his
from,
wish.
I think it would have been perceived as disrespectful.
Depends. It's
That name is Lil Paru.
Right. Well, that's a good point. I've never been to a funeral with somebody with such a cool name.
So, but with this individual here,
Zoe Osama, for anyone who
Zoe Osama
can't read
happens
the
to be
title, I don't think we said it yet.
from 8-9 East Coast.
Oh, okay.
89 for Mary. I got a brother over there by the name of Deco and a host of other loved ones that's like a second home to me for real.
Okay.
I didn't been fed. We didn't got dirty. We didn't have fights. I didn't spent the night. I didn't attend the funerals. So that particular neighborhood, that clique, when it comes to the East Coast, is that I have a lot of love for, to where colors or none of that don't matter. I don't care what's going on with them. I'm going to always be there for them.
And that's why you wore your neutral Mickey Mouse shirt today.
You know, it was what was in the suitcase.
Okay.
I just kind of drove in from somewhere.
You just got here.
You know, we ain't doing no drive. You be liking snitching. You tried to snitch me out our first interview.
What are you talking about?
He was asking weird-ass questions, but we're going to get to it.
You do that every interview. You just talk to me about gay every episode.
No, you...
Gay about me doing...
Nah, I don't trip that. That's your business. Today, we talk about one of the hottest artists on the West Coast, underground. He got a distro situation with Empire Records, so he's still open for negotiations, all major labels.
Right.
I got a personal relationship with Ghazi, and Ghazi wouldn't mind working something out if there's a situation that'd be beneficial for nephew. And, you know, I like his movement. He ain't out here doing a bunch of, you don't hear about him involved in a bunch of dumb shit. Or 30 dudes over here fight. Like, look how he coming.
Right. Professional.
Yeah, professional.
White women.
And really.
With cameras.
Really,
They
Adam.
make us feel safe.
White women do?
Yeah. Really,
I
Adam.
like to hear that. A lot of our queens get a lot of dirt thrown on their names these
No,
days.
just white people in general. You don't gotta worry
Oh,
about
so
nothing.
you with men as well.
No,
That's
but
cool.
No, that's out.
Well, not
come on,
not like that, but
Yeah,
white men. You know?
There you go.
What?
See?
I'm not saying. Okay. Don't make it gay.
Yo, so
That was crazy.
Adam, please don't do that. I'm obligated.
I was happy to know that these white boys.
I'm obligated,
Hey,
Adam.
gang, we're not doing that.
Not like that. Again, not like that.
Hey, man. Like, what the is going on?
Out of his mind.
This is what he does on the podcast.
Adam,
He tries to
don't
get
do
you
it.
in a
I'm
trick
obligated.
bag. And by trick bag, I mean
I'm
homosexual
obligated.
bag.
Listen, this
Can we get
nephew-
the AC on his house?
Nephew, so
Sweating.
you got to watch what you saying to him. I'm responsible for this young man.
Are you?
Definitely.
So you're trying to wedge your way into his career
Ain't
as well?
no wedge my way just from where he from and his clique.
Okay.
I don't give a if I see him at a gas station. I got to stop and make sure he get up out of there.
I mean,
No, that's just real politics.
average gas station encounter, you're going to be
Wherever.
fine, right?
Wherever.
I mean, I know some gas stations are more dangerous than others.
You know, 89th and Mary is second home to me.
Because me and you had an
It's a
actual
Paul Rue over
fight.
there by the name of C Loco. They know who he is.
Me and you had an actual fight a couple weeks ago. Do you recall?
Who did? Did
Someone playing guitar?
we have a fight?
Oh, no. Yeah,
Was it on the blog?
we had an angry phone call.
Oh, yeah, you did some good.
Lovejoy then went and made a video documenting this.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't be saying shit. Did he? He recorded us?
No, but he made a video talking about
Oh,
it. Didn't really offer
Shout
any
out to
information.
600. Hey,
But
600 getting his content.
he's out here.
You can't, yo, bro, you can't knock him.
Oh, you got a big smile on your face because he's going in on people you don't get along with.
No, he just, I don't control what he do.
You
He
put
got
him
a
up
lot
to
over
you.
there he ain't let go.
What do you mean?
He got a lot of shit. I'm gonna let him handle his candle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you're loving it, aren't you? I bet
Oh,
you're
this
feeding him
is-
information. Is he your mole?
No, he actually has information I never knew existed.
Really?
For real, like he doing his own shit.
I got an eye on you.
Adam, we don't play that shit, bro.
Not like
I'm
that.
a heterosexual
Again,
man.
not gay.
Okay.
Not gay.
What's up, though?
Are you going to the party tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
I might. I don't know, bro, because I think you kind of trying to create a death trap for the brothers.
Well, I'm more concerned about you doing that to other people at the party. I've gone very out of my way to not invite anyone who is your op.
No, you ain't got to do that. You invite everybody's ops anyway. Did you see I
That's
talked
not
to
what I'm
Crip Mac?
doing.
I did that for you.
What'd you do?
I talked to him.
Where?
He was on some dude's, the homies podcast from Treetop. What's the dude he rap? Nigga from
Key to Rue?
Treetop. Key to Rue.
He started a podcast. I did see that.
Yeah. He was his, Crip Mac was his first,
And he called you during it.
he called me.
And what was the conversation like
What you mean?
with you and Crip Mac?
Well, I guess you got to watch Key to Rue's podcast.
Well, give me the overall tone of it.
I ain't giving you shit.
Watch it right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Was it peaceful? Was it warmongering?
I keep telling you, man, Crip Mac doesn't really have any issues with me. It's the people around him.
Yeah.
We had a history before these dudes.
He's
That
been
was-
going through some switch ups
that was positive.
with the people around him, I heard.
Well, I mean, the only thing saying consistent is China Mac.
Yeah, I don't know about that one right now
But,
either.
you know, we here to talk about another neighborhood from East Coast.
Right.
What you got up, Zoe?
Shit, we got the observatory December 23rd.
Right before Christmas.
Yeah.
Getting the
We on
spirit.
Rolling Loud.
Who up there? You headlining?
Yeah.
Or who's under you? They just
I got my Swifty right now. I'm gonna bring some more people.
Swifty Blue?
Yeah.
That's your guy, right?
That's not my guy. Well,
wrong with
that's my pal.
Yeah, I thought you and Swifty was all right.
We're cool. We did a
Okay.
vlog together.
That's the essay, right?
I don't know if I would bring him out of
Torch or
Rolling Loud.
something?
Paramount.
Paramount, yeah, okay.
They told me to be real careful hanging out around Swifty Blue.
Hold on 1 second. Hello? Adam's upset. I'm in the middle of no jumper, but talk to me.
Adam is upset. The first words out of his mouth.
got some liquor, guys.
You came in with a bottle, and no, we don't.
Told me all that.
Shit,
Text me.
gone.
Just text me right now.
If we had
I'll
liquor in
respond
this
back.
building, this would be such an unbelievably
look.
expensive operation.
So look, man, I found a great piece of real estate on the East Coast.
Yo, we got to get everybody to be quiet in the room.
Yo, so listen. So you December 23rd, you got an EP out, coming out, or you dropping singles?
We got an album coming out top of the year called Sincerely Zoe. Got like 22 songs on it.
Nice.
Hold on. We gonna talk about that.
You think that's too much?
Are you releasing an EP leading into the album?
We were just talking about last night. Yeah, we got 6 songs ready to go right now.
Independent of the 22,
Under the independent.
or 6 of the 22.
No, that's going to just
So you
be
want to
the whole
release
new-
28 songs between now and then?
Shit, we do songs every day, so we got so much music. We got a flusher. It's never gonna come out.
Gotcha.
So like at this point, we just sitting on bangers.
Gotcha.
Well, so are you getting at? You're just saying that's too much,
No,
which
it's
I
not
would
too
I would
much.
tend to agree.
No, it's too much at one time, but I think you can use some of it leading into
To
it.
slide through a whole summer and
Yeah,
shit. too.
I'm gonna talk to you and your team, and let's see if we can create some type of marketing strategy so we can take some of those and use them,
Yeah.
anticipate market them into
I'm
them.
with-
Because just to drop 22 one day, I'd rather
tough.
you take like, 6 or 8 of them for 2 months, and just like let's do a bi-weekly thing or some
Right,
shit
right,
per
right.
week with a visual, and let people know this is leading into what's the name of it?
Sincerely Zoe.
Sincerely Zoe.
Yeah, like Greedo obviously didn't put out music for years and years and years, and then he came straight out with like a 30-song project.
But what happened with it?
If I was his manager, I would have said that's too much.
Too much. Guido should have came out, let go 6 bangers.
Exactly.
People's attention
Narrow
span.
the focus.
It's not that low.
People's
No.
attention span not there. It's
Sure.
real shit.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like a lot of the artists who are winning, they just kind of like put out a song and then just push the fuck out of it. Now, obviously, when you're a younger artist or a newer artist, it's like you just really want to get some kind of traction on any song, and you feel like if you put them all out, that one of them is going to hit. But I don't know how often that actually.
You and Blueface get it in yet?
Nah.
Let's make sure we might
I
find me
fuck with
one.
Blueface. He be going
I
crazy.
thought he retired.
No, he ain't retired.
Well, he announced that like multiple times.
You know what he did was said something to make you talk.
So we're just not supposed to take anything he says serious because
No,
it
I
might
mean,
be
as you
intended
talk.
to go viral.
I mean, how many artists we seen retired on their last album?
No, I
Never
totally
retired.
don't believe him either. I completely agree. But
got a lot of work in.
he is saying it. You feel like he's taking a step back musically?
No, not at all. I'm just giving him time to helping him. You know, he want to be a boss,
Right.
and I want everybody up under me to grow, cause I'm growing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Adam, at one point in time, it was a phone call with me and you. And believe it or not, I've grown in this space.
Right.
You know, with your help. And
You
the
talking
help
about
of
the phone
others.
call a couple of weeks ago where we were screaming at each other?
No, I was, you start hollering. I told you I beat your motherfucking ass. You said, no, you won't because you're not here. You know, all that shit. You my brother.
I stood on business.
You my brother. You my brother.
But how did you take that phone call? Because I felt like
I take it like you're the fucking devil you are.
I
You're
was
a snake.
standing
Damn.
on my shit and making it clear I'm not gonna
valiant thing.
alter the way that I do my thing just because you're in your feelings. The next day you hit me with a phone call, or not even a phone call, a text. You're like, "Hey, I'm not mad anymore." I'm like, that's kind of how I thought that this was gonna go.
They just tried to
Well, what do
market
you
it.
think?
in
I'm
low
supposed to hold a
key.
fucking grudge?
Well,
Yo,
a lot
one
of
thing
people
about
would.
me, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Brothers bump heads, brothers have different of opinions, partners and all that. But if it's really that, you get through it, you keep moving.
But if we get into a conversation and then we never have a conversation about the disagreement, aren't we kind of setting ourselves up to slowly build tension and conflict and never resolve it, never end up with a conversation about the thing that we just argued about?
Well, see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to support my brother 600. Go to 600's YouTube channel. He talked about what happened on the phone, and y'all can be educated that way. Stop trying to take away from our people, Adam.
Yeah, and who the fuck parked in my parking spot? Because I had to park in an illegal parking spot today because nobody's respecting my spot. I need names. I want to know who that fucking whip belongs to. See, now they have to go move my car.
What was it, the black Benz?
I don't really know
That's
like,
mine.
the names of cars.
Whatever car it was is mine.
No, you have that white one,
No, I do not.
the little race car.
I'm not in that today. Rainy. You don't drive that shit in rain.
Raining. Is it raining?
Rainer, who's Rainer?
I've been walking around outside the
I
crib all day. It's not raining.
Yo, you know we
It
just
rained
hired,
last night.
We just hired your what was her name? The girl that worked up here.
Laura?
No, the other girl that left with
Gina.
Gina. We just hired Gina.
To do what?
She works for MILF Music right now.
Doing what? She don't even got a baby.
She don't got what?
She don't got a baby.
Oh, she's working for us.
How
A
you
lot of
gonna-
hands-on thing, helping Blueface do his shit every day.
She already, I think, used to work for him back in the day.
She worked for us when she was with her.
The early days.
Blue
of
Girls Club.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Oh, yeah, that's how I knew you, yeah.
Yeah. You trying to figure out how you knew her?
Why are you telling me
You
that?
ain't hit that.
Why are you telling me that about Gina? You think I should get involved?
Get involved with what?
Go hate on her? Talk some shit?
You already hate on Gina.
I never said anything bad
Yes, you
about her.
did. As soon as Gina went out to New York and was doing that show, you was hating.
In what way? And what show?
The Mav Hoffa, right? Yo, to any of y'all punk line motherfuckers told Mav Hoffa I had a problem with him. I'm actually a fan of Mav Hoffa. Mav Hoffa, whenever we can get it in, bro. Holla at me. Gina, get with her. She got my number. Let's go.
So you're just shouting random people out? That's not a
No,
topic.
that's just real shit. She told me that he wanted to do something with me. Somebody told him I was tripping. I'm really a fan of his work.
You're a Math Alpha fan?
I like his setup. Because the barbershop, that's what we do. We get in there and everybody talk about everything.
That's how I'm saying you're allowed to smoke in the barbershop now.
I don't know.
His barbershop. Because when I went there, no smoking. I watched a clip the other day, people smoking. They said there's new ownership. So I don't know if they bought it or if they got a new barbershop.
They just wasn't doing it for you because you white, bro.
No, I'm talking about everybody.
No, y'all got too much privilege.
It's not like I was the only person in the room that wanted to
Just
smoke.
saying. Everybody else was smoking.
For YouTube, probably a decent idea
It's
to
been
not.
like 2-3 weeks, bro. A whole lot of shit didn't went on.
Yeah, and I just want to say this too. Could we get some kind of heads up when you're planning on having a guest? Because I did not have any kind of time to prepare for him being on the podcast today because he didn't tell anybody. B, he shows up at the office and the security and everybody's tripping. They're hitting the group chat. Is Zoe Osama supposed to be here or whatever? Because it's like we have a very specific list of who's,
So you telling
who's
me you
coming
didn't know
each
he was
day.
coming?
No, you didn't tell anyone.
Are you for real right now?
Who did you tell?
It's on our text blast, me, you, and Laura.
No, it is not. You want
Are
me
you
to, I'm
fucking
going to search
slow in your head?
Osama in my phone, and I'm going to skip all the time that I was talking about Osama bin Laden.
Hold on, bro.
Osama. Look at this.
Hold on.
I want to bring Zoe Osama up. That was like 3 weeks ago.
What you mean?
I mean, 3 weeks ago, suggesting that you might do it is
Yeah.
way different than
And we were
saying,
supposed
hey,
to do
he's
it-
on the
we were
schedule
supposed to do it
today.
last week.
Right, but wouldn't it be cool for you to like tell us before somebody
the
comes?
difference?
Because the security's tripping. They're like, who the fuck is this random guy showing up? They didn't know.
Why you didn't say nothing to me?
Huh?
No.
I've been here. I was here before them.
No, they said that he got here first.
I was here first. I watched them pull in.
Okay. If you told us in advance who was going to be being brought in, I think that would be very
Well, I
good,
told
very
you 3
professional.
weeks ago, right?
No, you suggested that you were thinking about it
And
3
you said
weeks
it was
ago.
cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's here.
You
If I
realize
would've
that
popped up-
suggesting the idea
if
of
I
it 3
would've
weeks
popped
ago is
up-
different than getting it on the schedule so that I know that it's happening and everybody else who
So
works
what's
here knows
happening
it's
right
happening.
now is you don't have your little pussy ass notes that I don't use.
Well, if I had
'Cause
some
that's
kind of
'cause you ain't part of the
specialized
culture.
knowledge about his career
You're
at
not
this
part
moment,
of the culture. Where's your guy at? Send him some notes, bro.
So the idea of
text him some
preparing
notes.
for an interview is totally
text him
foreign
some
to you.
notes. We gonna get to it. In the meantime,
I have
between
nothing
times,
specific prepared for him because you didn't tell us that he was coming.
Well, what you mean? You don't know nothing about him?
I know about him, but I don't know like specific
So
things.
let me see what you know about him. I'm gonna lean back, let you have it.
I know where he's from.
Where you from?
East Coast Crips, according to you. What, 98th Street or something? I don't know.
No, 89.
89.
Right.
There you go. Sorry. 98th Street. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. I'm just.
Now what?
Is this a reasonable request?
Yes.
Because you
wanted
did
me
the
to-
same thing with Beast. I'm gonna be honest with you. Beast is probably one of the least popular guests that we've ever had on this podcast. People were pretty upset.
Who was?
Beast.
Who was upset?
The comments. Do you read the comments?
Your people was upset.
No, I don't give a fuck about that.
What's their name?
Sharp.
Sharp in them. Yeah, they don't like beasts.
Didn't seem like they had the best relationship, but I'm not really concerned about
What?
that. I'm just more
I don't
concerned
got the best
about.
relationship with some of those people. I don't say
And
that.
you're bringing people in. I don't even know who the fuck that. Not him, but with Beast, I don't even know who he is. So I'm like completely.
Beast is one of my guys.
But if you had told me even 24 hours in advance, that probably would have made it for a better conversation.
you
right?
like beasts.
I mean, he just was. He's like having a parrot here. He's just like repeating everything you say.
So you telling me that beasts didn't have substance to the conversation?
That is basically what I'm saying. Yeah.
Now I do want to talk about some shit with you though.
Are you denying that?
No, I'm definitely not that. Because you did some punk shit. You've
What?
been a culture vulture.
Let's hit it.
What's the dude with the beard you keep wanting me to interview, to talk to? The big dude. G or some shit?
G-face.
G-Face.
That's a good idea.
You want to tell me something? Because motherfuckers, I looked out for you. They ready to line you, Adam.
Who?
You.
Who?
G-Face hit me.
The other part of the conversation, they want to line you up. Who's they?
G-Face got a problem with you.
No, he doesn't. He talks to me all the time.
Did you not hit G-Face and tell him Wack 100's talking about you? You may want to come up and let's talk about it?
He
fucking lie.
He said he wants to do a podcast with you. I told you he wants to do a podcast with you. What? He texted
That's
you.
doing punk shit, yeah.
You tell me. I could find right now.
Yeah,
what,
you got it.
Here we go.
G-Face beat your motherfucking ass up in here, Adam.
G-Face. Last time he had to make a new Instagram.
Yeah. He said, Wack, Adam brought me up. Yeah, you doing punk shit.
He sent a picture of you and Beast and me on October 28th. He said, my brother Adam, when do I get my get back? I want to smash that fat Mexican dick rider sitting next to Wack the entire show. All he did was suck Wack's dick. Who brought that yes man there?
I'm going to show you what he showed me. But Zoe, listen to me.
Oh, and here we go. Yeah.
Underrated.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more about you, too.
You got some good numbers now.
Appreciate it.
You got some good numbers.
A little organic.
672,000 monthly listeners.
He called you Rat 100. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, all right. I talked to him 20 times.
Oh,
He
well,
want to whoop your ass.
He was just saying that he wants to talk about. He wants an opportunity to speak out against you, or to speak out against what you said about him.
We're going to talk about it.
That's different than him being mad at me.
He's mad at you.
Why?
I'm going to show you what he said.
But you have a history of lying about people that are mad at me, and then I talk to them, and then they're like, I never said any of that.
He sent it to me, bro. I'm going to show it to you. I'm not going to play with you.
New bottle.
He sent it to me saying this nigga Adam trying to start fires. Then he sent me what you text him.
What did I text?
How would I know what you texted?
So he sent you a screenshot of something I said?
Mama.
Let me see. I refuse to believe this until I see it with my own eyes. That's slippery.
You white dudes think y'all so slick.
He's not white, he's Armenian.
No, you. Yo, what's the homie name? Pesci?
Pesci weird ass?
Yeah, hold on.
Who's Pesci?
Pesci.
Joe Pesci?
It's him right here. Group text. He sent me all this paperwork, let me know he ain't a rat.
G-Faced it.
Yeah, here we go.
So you believe it? Because weren't you on here calling him a rat?
Fuck all that. Who that's from now?
Why are you showing him?
Adam what?
22.
And show me what I
That's you,
said.
right?
And I said...
That's you, right? Punk motherfucker, read it since you want to make...
Wack was going off on you last week. You definitely going to want to respond. He said...
Punk shit.
Where? You still talk to him? I thought he doesn't do shit with you anymore. I said, no, we have a show together. What
Did
is
you
the
tell
thing?
me any of that?
What is inappropriate about that?
Because the fact that you telling him that, you didn't tell me none of that.
What?
See, when we leave here, we still in the streets, white guy.
So
Stop
again,
playing.
I
Give me my
said,
phone, bro.
Wack was going off
Give
on
me
you
my
last
phone. You did
week.
some
You're
punk
definitely
shit.
going to want to respond.
But you
That
said
is
I
a
couldn't
fact.
show you
That
though.
podcast came out.
But you said I
so
couldn't
he was
show
going
you
to be
though.
able to see the evidence of you going off on
But
him.
you said you didn't send him nothing.
And then he said, you guys don't do shit. No, I did not say that at any point. Rewind this.
Yeah.
I did not say it. I said, no, we have a show together.
Well, wait, but it's obviously he sent me the
But
screen.
I will be real with you. Him sending you our conversation is super sus.
Yeah, look.
So I don't know if I can.
Yo, Wack, this is G-Face. I'm only going to say this once to you. You getting played by old boy the same way he told you I'm talking shit about you, the same way he said it to me about you. Paru, you doing punk shit. You gonna get your ass lined up. Stop playing with these streets.
G-Face,
Now, I could have said
my
nothing.
opinion of you has just changed a lot. Whatever you're talking about, I don't know.
You want to read it?
No.
I ain't gonna motherfucking lie.
No, I know. I'm saying I can't believe that he would
One
send you
thing
that
that
because that's
niggas know
sus.
when it come out my mouth, it be real. I'm gonna show you the receipts.
Do you agree with me this though? If someone has a conversation with you in
Did
confidence,
you tell me you was gonna do that?
do what? Yeah,
didn't
I
ever
told
say that.
him that you talked about it on the
But did
podcast,
you
and I
tell
said
me
you're
that?
going to want to respond.
Now let me tell you what could have happened.
What?
I could have ran into G-Face anywhere. You didn't send him that. While you at home with your little Mary Poppins little family.
wait a minute,
And now
wait.
I'm out here dealing with some shit.
Me and you have a conversation on the podcast that is intended to come out to the public. And then I tell him, hey, I gave him a heads up. Wack was talking crazy about you on the podcast. You're going to want to respond.
You know what he said?
What is the wrong
Do you
thing
know
that
what
I
he
did?
said?
No, tell me. What did I
He
do wrong
said-
there?
let me tell you what
what's
he
wrong?
said.
No. Stay on this.
And we're gonna get back to
You
nephew.
tell me. What's wrong with me
You
saying,
getting all
me
nervous and
telling
shit,
him?
everything I told you I had.
No. You always change the subject so much. You tell me what's wrong with me telling him, somebody that I thought I was cool with, who apparently screenshots conversations, but what's wrong with me telling him?
What's the problem with them screenshots?
I'm asking the question. What's wrong with me telling him?
Did you ever tell me you told him that?
We're focused on a question. Stop diverting. Why is it
The
wrong
fact
for me
that
to
you
tell
didn't
him
tell
that
me-
you talked about him on the
The fact
podcast?
that you didn't tell me you was gonna do that.
Why would I have to tell you that I was telling him that you spoke about him?
It involves me. And I didn't bring him up. You did.
If you talk
Did you bring him up?
If you talk at length about anybody that I have a relationship with, me telling them that you spoke about them, what is wrong with it? I want to actually answer that.
Did you bring him up or did I bring him up?
Let's stay on this. What? I don't remember.
Because you brought him up, motherfucker.
Answer me.
If you wouldn't have brought him up, it wouldn't have been a conversation about him.
What is wrong with me telling somebody that I'm cool with?
It would have been in the county or the pen, would have had your ass.
Do you think that there's a reason why you're not giving me a straight answer on this?
I'm telling you what's wrong with it.
What's wrong with
him up. I responded.
I don't know that that's true, but if that is true, how does that make it any different?
5,000.
I'm not. Why would you go to shake hands with your left? No. I'm not doing that either.
Bet 5.
I'm not even saying that I didn't say it.
Okay, then stop playing, man.
But why would me bringing him up change it?
Everybody know that's punk shit because you brought him up. I responded. Then you tell him Wack talking about you. If you would have never brought him up, I would have never responded. Then you keep me in the dark.
How does that make me warning him about what you said on the podcast about him? How does that change anything?
Maybe he'll hear you. He not getting what's going on.
People at home, there's a reason why he's not answering this question.
The power rule, you're not understanding the power rule language.
Why are you not answering the question? It's like you're trying to evade the fact that the question has a simple answer.
I'm lost.
Okay, listen.
There's nothing wrong.
He brings the dude up
There's
to me,
nothing
right?
wrong with me telling people that you were talking about them on the podcast before it comes out.
He brings them up. I respond. He bring it up. I respond.
You went on a crazy rant about him.
Wack was talking about you. But he don't tell me shit.
What do I have to tell you? So I have to tell you, hey, I'm going to warn G-Face that you were talking about him?
Yeah, I would appreciate that. I'm going to tell you why.
But you talked about it on the podcast.
No, but you brought it up. It ain't like if I brought it up, you're right. You ain't got to say shit. But if you bring it up, and I'm going to tell you why.
The idea that I brought it up, we're going to have to check that out.
Let's bet.
I don't want to bet.
Easy 5 racks.
I'm just saying I don't think that changes anything.
It does.
Why?
Because if I would have brought it up, you right, Wack. You brought his name up.
Anything we talk about on this podcast, it is totally acceptable and permissible for me to tell someone what we talked about on this podcast before the podcast comes out.
Let's narrow it down even more. This is no jumper, Adam 22. You can tell motherfucker what you want. You own the content.
Thank you.
Don't get that fucked up. I'm saying if I sit here right and I start talking about the individual, I do it. Cool. And you let him know, yo, Wack went in on you. Cool. But if you bring a motherfucker up to me,
and then you tell them,
right? I would really appreciate if you let me know, because guess what? And it hasn't came out yet.
But I casually mentioned his name. You go on an extreme fucking rant about him.
Are you mad that he sent this shit on you? Shout out to G-Face.
I wouldn't say I'm mad, but I would say that that's probably the end of our relationship. I'm going to interview
G-Face. We're going to interview him now. Here. Scheduling.
Oh, no, I love that idea.
Tomorrow.
But in terms of me being cool with him, knowing that he sent my conversation to you, that's sus. I don't fuck with that at all.
What?
That's totally out of bounds.
What you mean?
Screenshotting conversations.
You stand for Israel?
Screenshotting private
Israel,
conversations and sending it to other people. And the crazy thing about it is that G-Face has sent me conversations that he had with other people that I was just like, why are you sending me this?
Listen, Adam.
Like, why the fuck would you send me this? That's
G-Face
crazy.
Been to the penitentiary from the streets. It's us and then it's you.
Us? You and him? You and an Armenian dude are us now? You're just willing to click up with anybody, huh?
No. First of all, he got a brother named Danger.
Okay.
That we go 18 years back. Danger.
So now, after you violated him on the podcast, now you're brothers with him.
No, I didn't violate him because your boy...
You went off on him. Why else would I tell him?
Badass the one said the shit. I don't know nothing about him.
I mean, I would have warned him. Or I could have told him about stuff that Snoopy Badass said about him too, but who cares?
It's up on the thing.
Well, who cares?
So that's all I know about him.
I'm not telling G-Face every conversation that people have about him on the podcast, but I would tell him what you said in this specific case. Why?
Look, I got a lot of love and respect for you.
Okay.
It's real shit. And where we come from, we got big homies and brothers got a lot of love and respect for us, right? Right. But that don't mean a motherfucker won't get their ass whooped out a lot of love and respect.
You still haven't identified anything that I did that was inappropriate or out of line.
You over there are fucked up in the head because you thought I didn't have the content.
What, the conversation?
I come from the Hunter side of the trenches. You know we got the content.
Do you see the conversation? Tell me what's fucked up about what I said in that conversation.
Said more in there, though, but
I said almost nothing.
But now we're going to get the interview.
No, I'm all about doing a piece of content with him and you because I think it's going to be super entertaining, but also him sending you that conversation is like,
you can address him here as a man.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about him right now, and the whole world can see
when
it.
he get here.
I'll tell him that then too. What, you think I'm
homie
scared?
Jeep face, nigga.
Why? Why
The
would I
homie
care?
Jeep face.
You got to ask him about the NK tattoos.
I don't know what that is.
Well, think about what N is quite often a shortened word for, right? And think about K oftentimes
hold
means.
on, listen. We're not gonna say that because you crossing the politic with nephew.
Yeah,
so
what
I
you
know what
talking
you're
about?
getting to. I don't know.
A friend of his.
He's saying it mean this killer. But his politics says he's a neighborhood Crip, so we're not gonna mention him to alphabets and letters, right? At all. Period. I'll educate you on that. You didn't do it
Well,
intentionally.
he told me what it stood for.
Yeah, I know what he stand for him, but his politic, he gonna hear that different. You know what I'm saying? It's real
Well,
shit.
I mean, I'm clarifying what it means.
Yeah,
Or
I know.
Yeah.
But I mean that he's offended by that too. But it's like double with him. It's one with
Well, that's
me.
kind of like why I'm telling you is because I agree that it's offensive.
Yeah, but we're gonna get him in here. But what I'm tripping on right now, Adam, Zoe, I underestimated you. You see the motherfucking numbers?
672 monthly listeners. That's pretty
He got
good.
a fucking song on here that streamed 22 million times. He unsigned. We got a distro through Empire. Who did Underrated? Who produced it?
My boy Zeke.
How long?
My nigga Zeke produced that shit.
How long ago did that come
Last
out?
year.
You remixed it?
Yeah, that shit just dropped like 2 months ago.
Yo, Adam, I really think we should get that thing going I want to do. I know it been on me because I got to send you the information.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking about when I was on the plane, No Jumper, really, you really was like the king of the SoundCloud rappers. And I think there's a lot of people down there, and Adam got these platforms, and what he does is needed up here, but I think I need to go back down there and really kind of like bring them up, build them so they can get to this seat. Because you was here before, right?
You calling him a SoundCloud rapper?
No, I'm saying we got SoundCloud rappers. He interviewed before, right? With who?
Yeah, with T-Rail.
So he didn't interview with you. But now, he's gotten bigger to a point to where he can sit in that seat. And I think it's a lot of people down there. We can grow them, still have to get that content up under the No Jumper platform, grow them. It's a few more that'll make it to this seat.
So when you talked to me about the idea of doing this label together, I said,
it's on me because I haven't gotten you the
yeah, I
contract.
said let's
No,
have
I
a conversation about the business.
I got to break it down.
I haven't heard anything since.
No, I got it broken down because I wanted it to make sense to you all the way through. And one thing I know about you want to know what's the start game, what's the end game. I respect your business. You're a smart motherfucker. I told you that.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? This whole platform, the one thing about No Jumper is independent. It's not tied to a Spotify or a Barstool or some shit. He's independent. And I watched him grow from this to third place I've known you to be.
Where else?
The small spot on in Hollywood, or
Right.
wherever that was.
Well, now we're back on Melrose.
You back over there?
Yeah, we got a new store.
Okay, and then the
I
spot.
heard you were too scared to pull up.
Where? What kind of store?
We were selling shirts and
No,
items.
I just got back, motherfucker, today.
I don't know.
I've been
They
gone-
told me you were invited to the opening on
I've been
Sunday.
gone since the 2nd.
Well, that
You
is a
didn't
long
see me
period
in
of time.
New York
Okay.
going to people's projects and shit?
No.
That's crazy.
What projects did you go to?
Castle Hill.
What's that? Where's that at?
Castle Hill Projects in the Bronx. I went over there and gave out a few diapers. Real shit.
Adult diapers or?
I did a fucking whole academics podcast. You telling me?
I did. I watched that.
Where you thought we was at?
Jersey City.
Didn't I shout out to No Jumper?
It's over.
A little bit.
Oh, get the fuck.
Did you have a good time on there?
No, it was cool. I mean, I winged it.
Yeah.
I called in Troy Ave last minute. I called in Fat Boy. He called me. I said, where you at? Pull up.
I was a little let down.
What?
You didn't ask Fat Boy about the dick implant.
I didn't know nothing about that. I don't ask niggas about their joints.
Well, his girl just said that he got a dick implant.
Okay, well,
that's what I want to know.
We'll
about.
bring him here and
Hey,
you
y'all
can
about to
ask.
keep talking about dicks and shit, gang? What's going on?
Yeah, well, if they're in the news, for sure.
That's our gang. Hey, I'm about to slide, gang.
Yeah, we got to kill the.
Oh, it was good seeing you.
No, we ain't doing that.
Don't
I still got more questions.
Come on, Adam, gang.
What? What were we supposed to talk about?
No, we don't want to talk. We've talking Fat Boy about when he gets here, cause I didn't even know nothing about that. I
Right.
just knew about the fight. That's it.
Right.
I didn't know nothing about that. But you know, you be knowing more news than me.
Right. I'm just like kind of taken aback by your attitude right here. Do you want to be here
No,
or
because
not?
he really from the
My
streets.
attitude.
Yeah.
No, he.
I just like you're a guest on the podcast. You're supposed to try to have fun, have a good conversation.
I mean, y'all talking about dicks. Well, he
wrong with
talking
that?
about
Street.
dicks.
What's wrong with that?
Tell him he
The
from
fuck
the
out of
streets.
what's up with
Adam, he really
We
from
talk
the
about
streets.
stuff that's in the news and shit.
Yeah, but he's really, Adam, listen, some of these dudes, some of these people, like, he really from where he from. And, like, certain shit, right, they don't adjust to or never adjust to.
Right.
So what I really want to talk about and build with him is how he got started. Because I'm going to be real, I just, out of nowhere, just heard your name.
Right, but okay, let's be real. The Adam and Wack show is us talking about what's going on in the world. It's not an interview.
No, I
got to speak up for the people at home. This
no,
like,
but you know that, but people
it's not an interview.
But people want to know about him.
Right, but I mean, that's not really what this is.
What do you mean?
Like, we talk about a lot of different stuff, but it's not like a typical interview. Like, we're going to just ask you every fucking question, you know? We already have done that content.
It is some questions. Usually you have questions. But because I didn't forewarn you, you kind of lacking that right now. And that's on me.
Right.
I take responsibility for
I
that.
just think the nature of what we do on here is not interviewing.
You know
people.
what's happening today? The roles have reversed. Usually you have the questions, and then I chime in. So today I have the questions.
We've never interviewed anyone really, right?
Bullshit. You be having questions.
Who did we ever interview together?
We interviewed a few dudes, but Boosie's
brother was probably the closest thing.
We just had the two Captain Tazariot and the other brother on here.
Not
We had
really an
questions
interview,
for him.
more of a debate, right?
So on and so forth. But I'm curious about him because I really don't know about him. I know where he's from. I know out of nowhere I kept hearing this Zoe Osama. I didn't know where he was from.
I like to keep it like that.
So
It's going to be a hell of an interview then.
how long have you been rapping? Or what?
Shit, forever. Like since I was like 7.
Oh shit.
I used to take the tapes and put them in my grandma's boombox and record off the PlayStation to that shit.
So who's some of the people that you were inspired by?
Shit, we got what, Nip, the regular Nip, Tupac, 40, Snoop, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre.
Or just some West Coast shit.
Yeah, that's
Nobody on the East Coast or the South?
Yeah, like J. Cole and Lil Wayne, I fuck with all of them. Like really Lil Boosie and Webby. That Savage Life when that first shit first came out. And
Is
that
anybody
Boosie
that you can
badass.
get a feature from or you can work with? Like, who would that be?
Shit, I fuck with Kodak right now.
Okay, that's Reach. That's nephew.
Yeah.
I fuck with Kodak.
I know his DJ and shit. I be
Kodak
chopping up.
talented.
Oh God.
You like Kodak?
Who do you think?
You don't?
No, I do. I've talked about him a million fucking times. Of course I like Kodak.
Yo, people thought I was wrong for saying nothing was wrong with Kodak on Drink Champs.
Nothing wrong with gang.
Yeah, you're definitely high.
No. I believe majority of artists have their natural daily high.
Right.
But Kodak, as long as he's answering the questions, he's not gone like that.
I'm going to be real with you.
Yeah, what are you?
It's kind of like the code of the streets in hip hop where like nobody's supposed to snitch on each other. It's like dudes like you just will deny that he's on drugs when he's
I
obviously
didn't
on
say
drugs.
that. I didn't say that. I'm telling you, majority of artists today have their natural high that they just do. Then they have a high to where they're just fucked up.
Okay.
He wasn't that fucked up high because he was coherent enough to answer all the questions.
You've never done drugs, right?
No.
I think your ability to monitor and spot people who are on drugs is kind of limited.
No, but I know Kodak. Like
Right.
I've been in the studios with him. I know him. I know when he's right. That's the regular Kodak. You're not going to catch Kodak. That's his norm.
I'm not denying that he's
you fuck with
always on
Kodak,
drugs.
You
but
what? Like that's his norm.
I got mad love for Kodak. I'm just saying he does a lot of drugs. I mean, he talks about it in the music. It's like I know a lot of people who've been around him.
Yeah.
He's fucked up.
But so you didn't think he answered all the questions? Like he didn't dance around in the way he answered them all.
A huge tell of if someone's on drugs is if they start standing up for no reason.
No.
He was doing a lot of that. in the interview.
Kodak moves around.
Yeah.
They call that shit ADD. Your nephew hyper. Like that's just
That's one way to put it.
no, he is. That's that. I've never seen him sit in front of me and he's not moving.
Right. Did it ever make you think like maybe he was on drugs?
No, it just made me think he got ADD.
I don't even think it's worth like discussing because it seems so obvious to me. But I mean, that doesn't really change anything. But I also understand why people are worried about him.
So Sharp. That motherfucker always high.
No, he's always drunk.
He smoke a lot of weed, don't he?
A little bit, but I wouldn't say he's like visibly stoned. But
Brick Baby's always
by
high.
the end of the day, a lot of times Sharp is kind of drunk.
Okay, Brick Baby, he's the one smoking a lot of weed.
Brick Baby has a few afflictions.
No, he smoked. Well, I don't know. I just know he smokes a lot of weed.
He definitely smokes a lot of weed.
I think he's a functional.
A lot of filterless cigarettes.
I think he's functional.
Yeah, but that's kind of the problem when you're dealing with somebody who's doing a lot of drugs is that sometimes you get one version of them and sometimes you get a different version.
You might have seen other versions.
Yeah, well,
I just
it's
know
mostly
it's
pretty
smoking weed.
chill in here because it's in the morning, you know?
Got you.
Later in the day.
He a little mad at me.
Is he mad right now? I thought you guys patched it up.
I mean, you know, they get mad. They get in their feelings.
He said that you're ducking squash and shit more formally.
What do you mean?
Well, you're both going to the party.
You don't know where I'm going.
You're right.
Nigga, I'm an OG. Today, a white dude know where the fuck I'm gonna be today. I'm finna go dig my own grave.
I hope you go.
Nephew, what the
hope
fuck
you
is
go,
going
but
on?
That's crazy.
Huh?
That's crazy.
Do we just let people know where we gonna be?
Oh God, we just popped
There's a
up.
woman who's going that's a little bit worried about you going.
Oh,
I'm not going to get into
Tasha
it on
K?
camera. No. God, I wish she was going. I didn't send her the invite. That's a good
yo, you
point.
seen her kick the dude in the head?
Yeah.
That ain't good. She got a civil. I hope the criminal don't go up, but
Somebody said something about her ass or her husband attacked him. That could have been you.
no, but she kicked the nigga in the face.
As she should.
No, you can't do that.
What, so she's supposed to just bail out as soon as this shit happens?
You can't do that. She already in the middle of a situation with Cardi B, civil. That's more money.
He started the fight, right?
It don't matter.
I guess
You can't. He
said
was
something.
already on the ground. You can't kick him in the head with a heel.
Really?
I mean, you know, we just talking real shit. But what females worry about me being there? I don't have an issue with no females.
Amber Rose.
Why is she worried about me being there?
Because she thinks you're a bully.
No, I had to check her. I had to tell Amber Rose, you're not celebrity, you celebrity pussy. It's a
I told her
difference.
that I wasn't sure if you were going, but that if you
You're a
were,
fact,
I would keep tabs on you. I would
Amber
make
Ro-
sure it was cool.
Amber Rose just did some work for me without even knowing it.
Like what?
One of my companies.
Like what? Incredible diapers?
No,
She's
she did
modeling
some
them?
other work. No, she just Adam.
She do got a diaper on her. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh no, I've never looked at Amber like
You
that.
never looked at Amber Rose's ass?
Oh,
What
she
kind of
don't-
man are you?
I've never looked at Amber like that. She's
got a-
always been cool.
Dang,
I ain't got no issue with
that's the
Amber
homegirl,
Rose.
but-
I just had to check her. I mean, I think you know she get it.
Right. We got a clip of me asking her about some of your claims that's going to be dropping soon. So
That's cool.
it's something for you to
Did she
be
talk
excited
about
for.
my claims?
Yeah.
Then I won. As long as I keep you talking, I'm gonna keep on walking.
She did. She
Still
denied.
winning her back.
You accused some people of being homosexuals, and she denied it.
Okay, she talked about it.
Yeah.
Then I won.
Don't you think that's kind of like a rudimentary way to view this whole contest space?
No.
It's like, oh, you talked about me, I win.
No, she talked about something I said.
Right.
I won.
But that's the end of the dialogue. You're not like interested in what she said or anything.
I don't give a fuck. Why would I be interested in what? Listen, that's Amber Rose. That ain't fucking Elon Musk.
So you talk
What we
about
doing?
her, then she talks about you, and then instead of like
don't see
responding
you
to the
doing it
meat and
again.
potatoes of what she's saying, you say, aha, you talked about
I don't
me.
think Amber Rose talked about me.
Well, yeah,
I
she
think she
definitely
answered
did.
your questions.
Well, no, you're.
I brought Amber to Clubhouse. I introduced her to Clubhouse.
I know. I think
And ran her ass off.
kind of resentful about
That's
the
good.
time spent there.
That's good, but she was there.
Right.
She was even getting digged down by a Clubhouse guy.
She said that you were trying to boom the room, or someone was trying to boom the room. I never even knew about this slang.
You know, I got a little say-so over there.
Who's booming the room? Like,
Nephew, we got to come showcase your music.
Boom in the room.
So boom in the room is like if we go in there, it's people in the room. It could be a couple hundred people in the room, right? So, you know, I got the power to tell one of them dudes to cancel the room.
Oh, okay.
Cancel it.
Boom in the room.
So they might be right in the middle of an interview and it's 500 people, 600 people.
Turn that
So what
shit
I'll do is I'll tell them boom it. Soon as they boom it, I'll open the room up. So all the traffic that was there comes to me.
Yeah, that's smart.
Shout out to the trenches. My man Levels, Keem, you know, they taught me those tactics.
boom in the room.
Yeah, I learned all that
Seems
shit
kind
from
of fucked up. Seems like you're silencing their freedom of speech.
Nope, it's called stealing their traffic.
Right. That also sounds kind of fucked up.
That's what it's called.
See, when I describe you as a sort of like a tyrant, this
be
is the
that.
kind of shit I'm talking about.
You can be that.
If you were a world leader, I feel like you would be Vladimir Putin. You definitely wouldn't be Joe Biden.
No, I'll be
playing
Donald
by
Trump.
the rules.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, but I feel like
fuck with Trump.
you know,
Trump
Vladimir
gonna get-
Putin is
Trump
more of
gonna
a
get that
lawbreaker
bag.
than Trump.
I don't break laws, man.
He kills journalists.
Listen, I do not commit murders. We don't do that.
Well, he like orders the killings.
No,
of
we don't
journalists.
do that type of shit.
But okay, that's why I'm saying he's more like you.
No, I don't do that. I don't participate in those type of activities.
Wink, wink.
No wink, wink.
No.
Yo, so look, you're independent. Would you ever sign a deal with anybody?
Should have the terms right.
Terms right.
Fucking
Straight
Nardwar
to
over
my
here.
lawyer. If he says
Who's
good,
your
we good.
attorney these days?
I'll tell you off camera.
You got a good attorney?
Yeah.
All right, you ain't got one of them turns that's gonna use your shit to bark at some other shit.
Nah, he already up.
Got you. Cool.
He for sure up.
And your management? Who's your management?
Right now,
Or you just managing yourself?
no, I got my boy Salas.
Salas. I know that name. So okay. Ain't nobody offer you no deals?
Shit, I'm eating right now. I'm good.
That don't mean nobody offer you no deal.
Yeah, I had a lot of deals on the table. It just wasn't what I wanted.
Wasn't what you wanted. So what would it take?
Shit, let me still run my program.
Let's say three album deal. 2 in the option.
What's the bag?
I'm saying, what will it take? You say you eating, but what will it take for somebody to say, Zoe, we want you to commit to us for 2 albums and a possible option?
Shit, if the terms good, I'ma fuck with it. It all depends on them terms, you feel me? But at the same time, shit, I'm a nigga that came from nothing. I can eat off 10, 20 bands a month.
Got you.
You feel me? I'm not pressed by it.
All right. Yo, Stunner, think we found one.
You go into business with him?
Oh,
He a good businessman. He know what
Wack.
he's doing.
might have to give him one of these.
Wack know what he's doing.
These joints right here.
Yo, let me get that. Let me wear that to my birthday. I'm gonna tell him I'm the new signee.
That's that young Cash Money West day.
Let me rock that. Come
Nah,
on.
bro.
What? I want to rock it the rest of the
It's for
pod.
black hands only, unless you Monty and Avery Lippman. That's it.
What about Aubrey Graham? He's signed to Cash Money.
Huh?
Young Money,
Unless you
whatever.
Monty and Avery.
You got a little
black
white in
hands
him.
only.
Little-
Nah, game
little
about to re-up over there. And he want me to sign some new time. Yo, the youngster out of the Bounty Hunters. You like him?
Oh, he go up. I be talking.
What's his name?
He
You
go
check him
up.
out?
Who?
I gotta see you and shit. I think
Oh,
you'll
go
like
up for
him.
sure.
Who?
What's his
Got
name?
a cold style too.
What is his fucking name?
I'm gonna send him some music too. We were just talking about doing the song.
I
together.
gotta see you and shit. You gonna like him. He's like, you know what he reminds me of?
He's gonna be disappointed in his shout out if you don't say his name.
No, I don't be wanting to say their name or I gotta pull him up. But he reminds me of, remember that early Blueface that you discovered?
Yeah.
That animated dude?
Thank you. I did discover him.
No, you.
I am the founder of MILF Music.
No, on the SoundCloud shit. I don't take that from you, bro. You did that. I mean, before I was even fucking with him.
Right.
I ain't one of those dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You're trying to look it up?
Oh yeah, you gonna like this dude. I swear to God, you gonna like him. And he's from Bounty Hunters, but Runchy from Grape Street running point on this project. And I like that. You understand what I'm saying, right?
That's monumental.
Grape Street and Bounty Hunters are like enemies and Watts.
Really?
But they're working together. So, I like that type
That
of shit.
does sound big. I would love to know his name.
Now you gonna like this dude.
He continues to stare at his phone. I love this part of the podcast. Anyway, so you don't have any kind of history with Bounty Hunter BJ, who I just interviewed?
No, I don't know him.
You don't?
I think he sounded like Black Sam's label, right?
Well, he's like an old head. He's not like a rapper.
Oh, but wait, Bounty, is he locked up?
No, I interviewed him.
No, I don't know him. What happened?
We just did a podcast the other day, and your name didn't come up, but I did see some videos of him going off on you before.
Bounty Hunter BJ?
Yeah.
What he mad at me about?
Probably a lot of the same stuff other people are mad at you
I
about.
got love for the Hunter. Shout out to my boy Tick Top Dog, 2 T's. What I do to him? He not a rapper?
I mean, he's like an older guy.
So what did you interview him about? I mean, you had to be something to him for you to interview him.
I mean, yeah, he's a crazy ass story.
He did a lot of time.
I just wanted to know if you knew him or not. I'm not trying to give you like a sneak peek of the whole interview or whatever, but he didn't mention you.
I don't know him.
So you don't have that to worry about.
I don't know who he is.
What are you doing? You scrolling TikTok right now?
No, I don't do TikTok. My artists do it. I get it, but I don't TikTok. I don't have a TikTok account. You
Right.
TikTok?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
I mostly have the guys running.
I
that.
think, do you TikTok?
I don't get that. I probably just throw a little funny.
Yeah,
video
you
on
need
there
to
and
put
get
some
away.
shit up though. Like if you're an artist, you need to work TikTok.
Oh yeah.
But me personally, I don't do it.
Are you seriously still looking for this artist name?
No, I know his name. His name is Shy Belligerent.
Oh, okay. So I got to look that up.
Shy
SHY.
He's Shy Belligerent. Dude is y'all. You should really do something with him.
You go up.
And then that's like, I'm really into the culture shit. So I like to see, my Crips and Bloods and Power Rules, like, do
I'm on
shit.
for it.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got him on the list. I'm gonna check it out.
Check him out.
Oh, it's that dude from the Crip Mac Daisy Kane song. Yeah, I remember that.
I think he did that after Crip Mac had a fight with somebody over there.
No, I think it was before that because that shit old, right?
I don't know.
It might be close.
So look, so you want to stay indie, and you will look at an offer.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
I'm really getting a window into what you're like as an interviewer.
What you mean?
I mean, just like talking about the label thing of like, would you sign?
He's a rapper.
I know, but that's
wanna know
not
what
like
he's
that's
up
not
to.
like the most
What
interesting
do you want to do? You
direction.
been on any tours?
That's why you should tell me before we have
Not
guests.
yet.
No tours?
Nah, but we got a show in Utah on December 3rd.
Not even nothing regional? You got your passport? Get your passport.
Oh, God, we was supposed to get it because I fucked around and went #1 over in the Middle East.
Yeah, I might call you one day and say, let's go out.
I'm on the way.
Yeah, get your passport. I'm known for that. And I don't be charging people for dates.
For dates?
Yeah, people charge motherfuckers.
Like,
People pay to get on people's tours.
oh yeah. That's part of the game, right?
Yeah, but I don't do that if I'm trying to help somebody from the coast or whatever. I'm not going to.
But you tell me how much that shit's worth. If Blueface has a show with 2,000 people, how much does it cost to open? Because I have no idea.
You mean like if we charge
For a total random.
Just somebody just that one show or doing a run?
Just let's say one show, just keep it simple.
If I was to charge somebody, I'm not going to charge them, but most people, they'll want 5,000.
5,000.
Come on there. 15
But
minutes.
is it the
slide.
label getting that money or is it the headliner? More often than not.
No, that's usually the promoter or that
Box office.
like if I negotiate something, if I was doing that, I would be like, I need 2 slots. Because I know I'm going to sell them.
You never paid to play a show?
Hell no.
Might have sold some
I don't know
tickets.
anyone who I think has ever really done
I
that.
think I skipped that part. I ain't never
Yeah.
had to
He
pay to
might
get
have,
on.
bro, because he just overnight.
But I remember going to see artists at the Observatory and shit, and like they would just have an opener that I would just be like, "Oh, what the fuck?
Those
this
dudes
is like
so-
the worst thing I ever heard."
No,
this
let me
dude
tell
definitely
you.
paid
But
to
let
be
me
here.
tell you what. No, let me tell you what they would do with them. The promoter. They would give them like 50 tickets,
Feel the wrong.
Oh, it's one of them. Yeah,
and the ones he didn't sell, he just paid for.
interesting. But some of these dudes were like so bad that I'm like, they must have paid a
He
lot
did.
of
He
money.
did a song with X4.
Really, I didn't know that.
He did. Well, I don't know.
We
if
got a lot of songs.
Huh?
We did like
I heard
5
some
songs
shit
that
they
night
played
for
me over
sure.
the phone. 600 did. It was hot.
Yeah, we for sure got some shit. That's my nigga. Shout out X4.
It was weird because he just hit 40,000 followers on Instagram,
That's a good look.
and he's like kind of torn
We mean excited?
and a little upset
Why?
because he doesn't like having 40K on his page.
Oh. He told you that?
He put it on his story, and I was just like, "That's a funny situation for him to be in."
So now
it
he's
probably won't last long. It's gonna be over probably by the end of the day.
Yeah, he's trying to get another
but
one.
I mean, that's a tricky situation for him, right?
Yo, that went over my head. This gangbang
That's
shit is crazy.
It's beyond me.
See, I'm here to help you.
No, but see,
I'll help you navigate these treacherous streets.
I wasn't thinking about it because I
Should I have
forgot.
said 40 blank?
Yeah,
Okay.
in respects to him.
The people at home are not gonna know what the fuck I was talking about unless I said it, right?
Yo, but see, the same way you said that is why I said earlier when you were saying those 2 alphabets, to him it's offensive.
Well, speaking of, you made the news because you called your gay homie and told him you were gonna have him fight Saucy Santana for you.
Yeah, shout out to Denied. It's one of my guys from the clubhouse.
I'm just gonna say I think that's bullshit. I think Academics has to fight
Did
his
you see
own
what I
gay
did?
battles.
I can tell you what I did now.
What
I
did
can
you do?
tell you what I did now.
Is it like a gay hitman, or is it just like a beating him up thing?
Did you see? You didn't really see what Wack did?
What?
Okay, we watched Academics. He was so fucked up and emotional because he felt like he couldn't respond because if he did, he might be blackballed, right? Mm-hmm. So he come to Wack. You're like, Wack, I don't know what to do, bro. If I don't respond, I'm look like this. If I do respond, I might fuck up my contracts, right? So I said, no problem. I come up there. I'm going to fix it for you today. He said, what you going to do? I said, I'll wing it, right? So the whole call to deny, which is he is a fighter. He's openly bisexual, right?
Okay.
The community within the community, they can say all out kind of outrageous shit to each other, right? No problem, right? But only thing I did is within 3 hours, I took it off Academics and put it all over there. I don't give a fuck if them 2 people fight or not. but they stopped talking about academics.
But it's like, why is this a bad thing for academics in the first place?
Bro, he couldn't respond the way, like, if that was me saying that, he could respond to me. Look,
there's only a couple of things that academics could have said that would have got him in trouble, right?
Bro.
Calling him the F slur.
but
That's
look,
pretty much it.
But look what Saucy said about, if I told a woman, I'm gonna knock you out right?
Right.
They gonna hang my ass. Saying that to her, if I told a female, I'm gonna knock you out and do that to you, right? This is a real heterosexual thing, man, woman. They gonna hang me. But if a gay dude tells a straight man, he's gonna knock him out and do that to him, right? There is no repercussions for it. But if that straight man responds, they want to blackball him, tell him you out of business.
Because Saucy had already threatened the sanctity of academics' butthole, academics could basically say whatever the fuck he wanted to. Yes, besides the F slur, nothing is going to get him in trouble after that.
If he can say what he said, Axe should be able to say what he want to say, but he couldn't.
Why? Like, I feel like you're misunderstanding how people get canceled.
No,
Once
bro,
somebody makes a violent threat against you, you're not going to get in trouble for what you say back.
Look what they did to DaBaby.
DaBaby just took a random shot at people with AIDS.
Why in the fuck cancel him? He didn't sell no lies.
I'm with you. But I'm just saying that academics, he could have said whatever he wanted about Saucy Santana. He's not going to get in trouble for that.
Academics he's a pillar of the hip hop community, and Wack 100 stepped in there like the cleaner I am and diverted that shit elsewhere.
Let me ask you this.
That's it.
Have you ever been
hating on that?
Have you ever? No, I'm not. Have you ever been around Saucy Santana?
Never.
Yachty says that he thinks that Saucy Santana could whoop Ack.
Shout out to Yachty. That's nephew.
I did my Googles.
Shout out to QC.
They're the same. They're the same height.
I will not be gaslit. I will not be retracted back to the 1700s and have a white man think he's gonna turn me against a black man.
In the 1700s, there were no dudes with BBLs. There were really no BBLs in general, as far as I know.
Get there.
Well, I think that's like the main.
I don't know nothing about dude.
I don't think anybody would have a problem with academics fighting like a regular old gay dude. I think once he has a BBL and nails, that's where it becomes an issue.
Let me tell you where it's a bad thing, for a bad spot for me. The City Girls are signed to QC. That's my family.
Okay.
Right?
So you can't have an opinion.
No, Saucy is defending one of the City Girls.
Right.
Now, I think he's out of line because what academics said wasn't wrong. He just reported anybody of that magnitude that drops
Axe
an
said
album,
nothing wrong.
That drops an album, right? That we're anticipating at least 50 to 100,000 copies. And for whatever reason, it does, numbers that's less than that, right?
I don't think anyone really expected the City Girls to sell 100,000 first week.
Their first album, they did 200.
Did they really?
Yeah, their second album, they did 100.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Right? But we didn't expect the third album to do what it did. But in defense of that, hip-hop urban is down like 40, 50%.
But also, I think people are just kind of bored with like hoe rap.
No, they not. You can't tell them Sexy Red that shit.
But Sexy Red is different. Sexy Red is popping. The people have spoken and they have decided we fuck with Sexy Red and we don't really care about these other chicks.
And they fuck with Jada Alexis.
There you go. But she's not really like ratchet, right?
No, but she got her thing going on.
Compared to her other MILF Music signee sister.
Who?
Krishan.
She in trouble. You seen that Braxton shit?
What?
I guess she went backstage, hit one of the, I don't know if it was a gay dude or what, hit him in the face.
It's a gay episode.
No, hit him in the face. I don't know if he broke his nose, knocked his tooth out, but they called me.
Krishan did.
Yeah, they called me.
Who's Braxton? But okay. I know.
Fucking Tony Braxton.
I doubt she beat up Tony Braxton.
No, Tony was there. Right, she was performing for her sister.
Tony Braxton.
Yeah, Tamar, it was her thing. Tony came on and performed. So Rock shows up, demanding to get on stage. Motherfucker, that's Tony Braxton's stage. I guess she tells the dude, you know who I am, and he, pow, let off on him.
She let off on the dude.
That's all right. It won't break.
Ouch.
Look, let off on him, and he would, but now they called me, and I'm like, why are you calling me?
I was at a party the other day, French Montana's birthday party. I was kind of wondering if I was going to see you there. Didn't see you.
Was that his crib?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found the French.
Very sick.
I had an issue with that party.
What?
some dude there, my homegirl, big girl, went over there and braided his hair. And
French's hair.
No, not French.
Oh.
He tried to play her like a groupie, didn't pay her. Then I had to put in the call, he paid.
So your problem was the party as a whole because of one hairstyle?
No, the individual. That's French Montana. That's family.
Okay.
We should do a song with French.
We can make it happen.
No, for real. That's family. French is family.
Right. But
that's my brother.
Krishan was up in that bitch.
What there?
She was like the most famous person there. Like there's people who are like way more established and like successful than her. By far the most attention I saw in the party was all on her.
Shout out to Krishan.
I thought about saying hi to her, but then I was like, maybe she hates me. I don't know.
You should ask her to get on Plug Talk.
I love that idea, but I don't really think it's happening. No, I'm trying to fuck Joe Smith's wife.
Cameron just got a body massage by Joe Smith's wife.
Yeah, I'm trying to take it a little bit further than
It look like
Cameron.
they need some money. Cameron all on the podcast get the massage.
Never.
Yeah, and he mad that she got OnlyFans.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel bad for this.
You want to
fuck.
fuck with her because of she's cute, or you think because of the clout?
I got one standard and one standard only.
What?
Is it viral? Joe Smith, I'm sorry.
Oh, you trying to get back at a black man because a black man hit your wife?
That's a reach.
I'm just saying, bro. Shout out to Joe Smith. That's the homie.
Maybe
I don't even know him.
Maybe I can get his girl on here with you.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna
Not
talk
like
about
that.
that. I ain't
But-
gonna talk about something else. Cause you did some other shit. I ain't gonna talk about that.
What?
All right, cause you been on some bullshit lately.
What was that?
We gonna talk about it when we bring Ray J up here.
Oh, the trans person sitting on
We need to bring Ray J up here.
now Zoe Osama is wondering why you keep making everything about gay stuff. And now I'm kind of starting to wonder as
No,
well.
because I seen it. I was like, the fuck are you doing? What did your wife say about that?
See, that was funny.
Oh, okay. That's white people
She's
shit.
in favor of my trolling. She's Armenian, like G-Fizz.
Yeah, that ain't trolling. Some shit ain't trolling. Some shit is serious.
That wasn't really that serious.
So listen, man. This motherfucker right here crazy. What's your next move, man?
Shit, the album right now.
Okay, well, who the fuck is marketing? Who's running point on that? You need
Shit,
some help on that?
Nigga always gonna need help, but take it if I can get it.
Got you. You got digital teams? You got
I mean, I be doing all that shit myself.
all right. I'm going to plug you in with the people I deal with.
All right, bet.
You know what I mean? Ghazi, you with Empire, right?
Yeah.
Ghazi doing something for you?
I was just talking to Ghazi the other day.
Good dude.
Yeah, he is. He a real nigga.
Is he excited about the project?
Yeah, he fuck with it for sure.
Got you.
It was supposed to come out this year, but we had too many interpolations on it. So it pushed us back.
What you mean? Well, hold on. You
Had to
ain't got
get
your own
cleared.
clearance team?
I mean, they wanted too much.
Says who?
Interpolations, like not samples, but like parts of the
It still
song
had to
where
get- it still gotta
you're
get cleared.
singing like other people's
Says who?
hooks
How
type
many
shit, or
songs?
It was like 6.
And
but describe an interpolation for people.
Like when they replay it and it's not the actual sample.
Oh, so not the vocal stuff,
so
the
who
beat
was
stuff.
doing your clearances? Empire?
Yeah.
So you got the bill that they sent back for the 6 songs?
Wait, say that again?
You know did you got the bill what they said it was gonna charge?
Like each song was like a different price because
Yeah,
of who
no,
it was sampled from.
But you got it, right?
I can get it.
Yeah, what type of who was the art? Whose music was it sampled from?
We had what that Only You by Q-Tip and Lucy Pearl. We had that one. We had the Anniversary. We had that Zach and Rogers on our shit. We had like some shit that was gonna be like, nah, it's gonna be too much.
All right, well listen. Put some drops. You got them with drops on them?
Yeah.
Put some drops on them, send it to me. Let me send them to my sample clearance team, because I know the game.
Right.
He's gonna get you sued.
No, I'm not.
Yes, he is.
My sample clearance team. See, you know when the white people do it
Oh, here we go.
and beat our people, right? They go out and say, oh, it's 50,000, right?
Right.
Because what they doing is the sample clearance team might have said it's
Put it right in the
32.
pocket.
Now they didn't put theirs on it. See, what I do is send it straight to the people they're sending it to, and I get the real rate. This is what Wack 100 is here for when it comes to the culture of our people.
Straight off the boat.
I'll allow my people to utilize
Damn,
my
straight off
resources.
the boat?
What boat?
That's a metaphor.
To mean what?
What kind of metaphor was that?
It's like
He asked the question.
you're
y'all.
saying you skip the middleman, like a drug thing.
No, but what's straight off the boat?
You know, that's nothing you should say to a black man.
This is really something. Yeah, look at that little wink guy. You don't understand. Like, you know, if you were buying drugs, get straight off the boat would mean that you're getting like high
Well,
quality.
we just called it the
product,
direct,
right?
the plug. We don't use boat terminologies as people of color.
So you have PTSD from boats. I'm guessing you've been on very few boats in your life.
I don't fuck with boats.
See this?
I do some yachts. We going up and down the coast, but as far as me going out, nah. Titanic taught me a lesson, and there was a bunch of white people on that boat.
I feel like most people don't spend a lot of time on boats.
Nah, I have never been on a cruise.
Me neither.
Cause it's like I feel like
That motherfucker
it's some
go
shit
down,
in
it's
that
over.
water
I want to do it.
that we don't know about.
It's over.
That can pull up on that boat and do what it wants.
I think a boat would be, or a cruise would be fun.
I mean, I thought I've never done one.
I mean, the alternative is kind of like, why don't you just go to like an island or a resort or something?
I'll do like a 2-3 hour little thing, but I'm not. They be out there 4 or 5 days. You know what? I'm lying. We was on tour. We had to go to Finland. We had to take a ferry for like 7 hours.
Which artists are we talking here?
Game. And I had to wear this thing on my wrist, keep me from getting motion sickness. It's crazy.
Thing on your wrist?
Yeah, they give you a thing, got a little button on it. And cause I didn't like take medication. You put it on your wrist, keeps you from getting motion sickness.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to Google that. What does
So
what does
look
it
now.
do on your wrist?
I don't know. I know it helped. I was cool.
I got to Google that.
So I definitely listen. So radio, sample clearances, digital, YouTube, stuff like that. I got my own independent teams that work great. You got total access to that.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna hold you to that shit too. I'm gonna tap right. Hey, Wack, what's
No,
the
that's
deal?
love.
Hey.
No, that's love. You know, we do all our stuff in house. You know that all everything, all our albums, we do all our paperwork.
Why you look so
all our
surprised, Adam?
I'm just surprised that it's just like music industry 101 over here.
stuff. No, listen, I'm here to help him. He coming up. He's independent.
Right. I mean, he has a pretty good team around him, it would seem.
No, he probably does. But if I can say a few things that he like, you know what, I can add that to it, to my arsenal, and why not?
Okay. Go ahead.
know.
Go ahead.
If we don't help our people, who will?
Right.
That's real shit. And we appreciate y'all help too as well.
I'm not helping anybody.
Nah, you got a platform, bro. You got a platform that 98% of your people is black.
Well, 98 seems like a stretch.
But you give me some people you brought up here that wasn't black.
G-Face.
He's Armenian and Persian. That's one.
Right. I mean, I could keep going, but
You can't.
are you like the diversity and equity officer of the No Jumper
respect
office?
the fact, bro, that the culture is part of your success.
Have you ever thought that maybe you have like a pathological dedication to just bringing up race in every conversation?
No, this is facts. Am I saying something that's wrong?
I mean, I would say yeah.
Hey, yo, I salute you for allowing the culture to come up here and utilize your platform that you built. But you got to honor the fact that the culture was part of your build, a big part.
I don't know how you got to this point in the conversation. Like, what did I say that makes you feel like I don't?
I mean, because you was saying, like, you know, because I'm offering Zoe services and they help him out, it was like, I'm supposed to do that. He doesn't know everything that I do.
I guess to me, it just seems like kind of a weird use of our time on the podcast to have sort of like rudimentary label conversations.
Why? This is a up and coming artist.
If I were him, I wouldn't want that.
It's a up. What you mean? What
If
you
I
wanna
were
talk
him, I
about?
would want to have like a fun, interesting conversation, not like basic business advice.
Well, listen, he's a rapper that's independent, that people in New York or people in Dallas may not know who he is. He's from the West Coast.
I know, and if you want those people to check out his music, I would say that they'd probably be more likely to do that if he was having like an energetic, fun conversation and not just like you telling him like music industry 101.
He's not a podcaster, he's an artist.
Right, but what in terms of a podcast is going to make people check out his music? Probably them seeing his personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably not you telling him like this is what you should do career-wise.
Yeah, well, we have a conversation about that, but I've asked him about, you know, who he came up listening to, how long he been rapping, what influenced him, what inspired him to rap, you know, who he want to work with. You know what I mean? I'm asking those type of questions.
Okay.
What questions are you asking him?
I don't know. You didn't tell me he was coming, so I didn't really have much time to
You knew he
think
was
about
coming.
that. No. Three weeks ago, you suggested that he might come.
No, I said he's coming,
No.
But he's
I
here.
just read the text to you earlier.
but he's here. I haven't reread. I think I said he was coming.
Right.
Actually, you know what? Let me.
You're the interviewer,
Because you know what?
apparently.
You've been lying a lot. I think I'm going to crack him in another
Okay.
lie.
Find me an earlier example.
I am right now. Hold on. Because I know I told you.
No.
Adam and
Absolutely
Laura.
not.
That's the one I talked to you on. Let's see. Okay.
This is that good
Hold on,
content.
hold on, hold on.
People love seeing you squint your eyes and stare into your phone.
Hold on. All right, you know I wear glasses. I wear glasses.
You wear glasses?
Hell yeah.
Can you wear them sometime? I'd love to see you on Urkel mode.
No. You might be right.
Well, I'm definitely right.
You might be right.
I searched his name in my phone.
You might be right. You might be right. Was it 3 weeks ago?
There's a lot of squinting to just confirm what I already said.
It don't matter. He's here now. He's here now.
Right.
And the fact of the matter is, it just shows that you be faking like you know these people that come up here, when in all actuality, you got a team of people that sends him little questions to
That's not
ask
true. I do my
to
own
make
research.
it look like he
That's
know
crazy.
about the
I do
people.
my own research
He
with a
just
little
been
help from
exposed.
Remo.
Bro, stop down at Remo. Remo give you a lot of your questions.
Remo helps me out in some interviews.
A
yeah.
lot of them.
A good amount.
Yeah, he's on.
But no. We're not going to sit here and act like Adam 22
I gotta
doesn't do
do
his own
something for
research.
Remo.
I'm the fucking research king.
Yo, I got to do something.
And that's why I don't
for
like
Remo.
having shit sprung on me. Very unprofessional. Whack. Points deducted from your score.
Hey,
Podcasting
Remo's
score.
looking at going over there to the community.
Yeah.
He been talking to him.
I've never been more sure that something wasn't going to happen than that.
I fuck with Remo.
Right.
I fuck with Remo.
Did you hear about the TDE setup that went on last night?
What? The TDE?
TDE got power in New York City.
Yeah, of course they do.
Well, they had a live show. And so you know there's a bunch of guys who roll with Figmunity that are TDE, right?
Who?
I don't know. But they fuck with him, right? Like Smack is the obvious one, but I don't think
Okay,
he was
yeah.
there. It was like his homies or whatever. And so Academics got brought out at their live show.
Oh.
And the crowd, like multiple people went up and grabbed the mic and were like basically just talking hella shit to Academics. And now the TDE dudes are like not like, I'm not talking like the number one dudes or whatever, but dudes who are within that camp are basically claiming that they set it up for Academics to have all these crazy questions asked of him during the live show. And I don't know. That's
He
that's some
apologized
wild
to
shit.
SZA. I don't know.
Did he really apologize?
He apologized. I asked him to apologize. He apologized.
Oh, okay. It's probably a good idea.
Huh? Yeah, definitely. Great idea. SZA's a great artist. She signed to a great label. Why not?
Right.
The only person that likes confusion and beef is you.
Well, and probably the fans as well. And
Yeah,
you. I mean, you are the king. Like, don't act like we don't know what you're doing on Clubhouse all day.
What do I do?
Raising hell. Sowing discord.
Huh? So you saying that I'm not producing productive content on Clubhouse on the Hunter side?
No, I would say you definitely do that, but I would say that it's not like you're like making everything all kumbaya
Bro,
on
you been on
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse?
I got it, but I don't know how to really use it.
Yeah, you got to come to the Hunter side. We can
I would stay
debut
away.
your music.
For your own safety and sort of sanctity of mind,
Protected this fool.
just avoid it.
You heard Birdman on there, right? We got a huge side that's,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So don't listen.
It's a big regret of mine. I should have pulled up on that Clubhouse.
When you came, did we not do a great rollout for you?
Yes, I love Clubhouse. What about Birdman?
What about Birdman?
Why is he doing skits?
When did he do a skit?
Pretending to steal Drewski's chain.
Who said he was pretending?
I mean, it
Are you
didn't
asking
seem
me did it
real.
really happen? Just ask me if it really happened.
Did it really happen?
Don't ask me them type of questions. Blueface, hello, stream
Hey,
on
don't-
Spotify.
don't have you
Yeah,
type of question.
God damn it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even see that coming.
If you had asked me, a year ago, who's probably like one of the people in hip hop that is the least likely to participate in a skit? I mean, maybe Jay-Z.
But you're saying
maybe
it's a
Nas.
skit.
But Birdman, like I'm
But you're
taken
saying
aback.
it's a
that-
skit.
I mean, everyone knows it's a skit.
Did Drewski and Birdman say it was a skit?
Of course they're not. They're trying to convince people.
Okay then, so until they say it was a skit,
Why would we rely
I
on
seen the
their
change.
perspective?
I seen it change.
What has changed in Birdman's life that he's playing these internet games now?
Well, you're assuming.
Well, I mean,
Birdman has a chain in his possession.
okay. What's the money play at the end of this? Are they going to start a podcast together? Or like a reality show?
Why are you trying to figure them out?
This is a podcast. What the fuck else are we going to do? See? I got you.
I know he has a chain.
So you're not really willing to play ball here at all. In a lot of podcasts, that's what we would do here. We just kind of we would go back and forth, have the actual conversation. Appreciate you, G.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I don't think it was a skit.
How's that not a skit?
What about it makes it a skit?
The fact that it seems so obviously fake.
What was obviously fake about it?
Feels like I'm talking to a
I'm asking you, bro. Like, I seen the chain.
right.
So if I see the chain,
If Birdman
it was a
actually
skit.
took somebody's
He took it and
chain,
gave it back. It was a skit, right?
if Birdman actually took somebody's chain, you think it would take place in this sort of like cartoonish scenario with all the cameras set up in the hallways and everything? Now, what I will give you is that TMZ, being the first ones to cover it, gave it a lot of credibility because we're used to TMZ mostly telling the truth.
But they always there.
The fact that TMZ was in on this is like the most diabolical fucking part of it, right?
Are you saying TMZ has no credibility?
Well, I'm saying it's kind of a weird decision for them to post a skit and act as if it's real news. I haven't really seen them ever do that before.
TMZ always gets to drop on where people are going to be.
Yeah, and they get a lot of like unreleased security cam footage and stuff like that. So it did seem correct in that sense.
They get a lot of shit.
This is an appropriate place for it to come out. Now, that doesn't make me think that it's real.
No, I didn't ask Birdman about it, but I happened to FaceTime him, and within talking to him, I seen the chain.
Right.
I said, yo, is that what I think it is? And he held it up. I ain't asked no questions.
I know you're not allowed to reveal that it's a skit because you're part of the Cash Money
You
mafia.
see how he played with Birdman on the shit? There's repercussions for that.
Wait, what?
You didn't see what he did with Birdman? What he saying? I saw.
Drewski.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
No, what did you do?
Where he was like, yo, I seen Birdman working out in the gym, and he put a picture up, and it was like what would you call it?
A fat-
Transgender
Oh, okay.
man,
Right.
right?
Uh-huh.
You think that was a fucking skit?
Can you call Birdman right now and we can ask him?
Yeah, I can call Birdman.
But you won't.
I'll call him. Let me make sure he's on the jet.
The whack that I typically know
on.
is eager to grab his phone and call someone
Hold
at any
on, let
given
me see,
moment.
make sure he's on the jet.
Okay. You can pick up on the jet too, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What's that? A little bit of a buzz coming in the headphones now. Yeah. Thank you. Look, plug talk. Me and you
phone
getting into a
doing
little bit of
shit.
hanky panky. You bend over. Pacha, pacha. No?
You got him. You ain't gonna stop till you really get your little ass whooped.
Put that to the mic so we can hear this.
Out of seat, bro.
Adam 22 talking to Birdman. Anything is possible. You losing weight? Why do you look skinny?
I'm toning down.
Michael lost weight. He's going through it. Leaf tubes.
Do I look bad?
Stunna 2019. That's what you have him saving under?
Yeah, it's been his number since 2019.
I guessed that was what that's
Like if I had your number, you changed it today. I've been having your number since 2022. You might be on
Guess he
play.
don't fuck with you.
That's why I text him.
Yeah.
Oh no, you fuck with me.
No, I do that all
Talk
the time.
every day.
Oh, yeah? He's a texter.
Yeah.
I think of Birdman as a
But
FaceTime guy.
if he's in the air, you know what I mean?
Wait, you can't pick up on the jet? You don't got Wi-Fi?
Not some of the spots.
How do you think Zoe Osama's appearance here went?
He was being an asshole.
I mean, bro, how are you going to just bring someone and not tell me?
But you shouldn't take that out on him.
I wasn't taking him out on it. I was just laughing at your fucking attempt to interview him in the middle. But you realize this is not an interview thing. This is like me and you talking about what's going on in the news, talking about what's going on in our lives. And if we're going to have a third, they kind of need to be willing to roll with the punches and have fun. And like he clearly expected an interview.
But if he does music, we should talk about his music.
You need to tell him, if you want me to interview someone,
what
you need to
did,
tell me
but
that
look,
they're
it's
going to
cool
be
though.
there in advance.
It's cool though.
I think we should take that as a learning
I'm
opportunity.
the king of get back. No, it's no problem. It's no problem. I just hook him up, get him on academics, I'll make up for it.
Okay. But I'm just saying, that could have gone a lot better, but it would require you
did
letting
some
me know in
intentional
advance.
Shit.
What?
You intentionally tried to sabotage it. Because me
Did you
knowing
hear your interview questions? Because I'm going to be honest with you, you are a great broadcaster. Your attempt at interviewing him during this sucked.
No.
You're very, very good at sitting here
listen.
and talking about shit
Yo,
with
listen.
me. You interviewing him. You know what I
listen.
do when I interview someone?
What?
I don't say like, so, how many songs you got? You thinking about signing to a label? These are boring questions.
No, they're not. It's questions
Yes.
that people want to know.
No, they don't.
They do wanna know.
Absolutely not.
They definitely want to know that. They
I-
want
I
to know,
want you to
are you
read-
independent? Are you going somewhere?
Right.
Anybody looking at you?
Imagine doing an interview and asking the person
Why do
that
you think
before
when
you
people
get
are
into
like-
the depths of who they are as a person.
Listen, why do you think people show you? I just signed the X4.
A lot of times,
X4, I don't know. He went to Interscope. I saw it.
right. A lot
Right?
of
He
times,
showed that, right?
I'll do like an hour-long interview, and there'll be like a couple minutes maybe at the end where we're kind of talking about like, okay, like, are you thinking about signing? Like, that's very like surface level shit that the audience, they want to know the person.
Says you, the white guy.
Says the person who's extremely successful in hip hop media. But that being said,
No, Adam,
I'm trying to put you on
hold
game.
Hold on, Adam.
I'm putting you on game. Thank me. Thank me.
You act
Right now.
like you done broke some artists or some shit.
What the fuck else am I known for?
You ain't bro for breaking no artists. Academics is.
No. That doesn't
Academics-
fuck with artists until they're on.
Academics is the motherfucking.
That right there makes me feel like you've never paid attention to me or
Academics is
academics'
the social
content.
media A&R of music.
No, academics is the news god of music. I'll give him that. But academics will not touch artists until they've reached a certain level. I have a much lower level. Like, do you think
But
academics?
you started with the
do you think
SoundCloud
academics
rappers.
knows who X4 is? No, he doesn't hit academics' radar until he's got songs with millions of views, and he knows that.
Zoe got songs with millions of views.
Yeah, but I still don't think he's doing an interview with Ak. Now, if he does, I'd be very happy for him.
You think I can't get him an interview with that?
I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen academics interview an artist who's kind of that
He's
underground.
kind of what?
That underground, that early in their career.
Nah, you can't do it.
But I mean, the X4 thing. Like, do you think Ak knows
You
who X4
always
is?
pass up on shit. Troy Ave, you pass up on.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah, I gave
I
it
saw
to
you like threatening on the show, like I'm gonna bring it to Ak. Like, bro, who knows more about what's gonna work content wise for my audience than me?
You think you know everything?
Not everything. No, not at all.
Sometimes it's a wild card, right?
My humility is on fleek. And what the fuck are you still looking at your phone for? This is
I
what
was
is
seeing the
this?
stunner text me back. He was texting me back. What'd you say?
What do you say?
Don't worry about it, motherfucker.
Show me.
I'm not looking at it because you don't want me to look at it.
I mean,
So
that's
what's
something
going
that I
on
would
with you
consider
letting
acceptable with the
motherfucking
phone.
transgender sit on your lap?
Yo,
What the fuck was that about?
swamp ass on my fucking knee.
You said what?
You ever heard the term swamp ass? Is that a racist thing? I don't want to cross any boundaries
what
here.
is that? No, what is?
You ever like sit on a plane for 3-4 hours and then you get up and like you can just feel that you've just collected a lot of heat in your ass crack ball sack area? It was weird to have a person sort of transplant their swamp ass onto my body.
Was the motherfucker in this chair?
We don't really keep track of which chair is which. It's certainly a possibility. I say the odds are about 1 in 4. It could have been.
Oh shit.
Act like you don't fuck with trans people. Huh? I mean, you're gonna stand up like Kodak the rest of the interview. Where'd you get a Sonic Youth shirt?
Store for another.
Yeah, listen.
I want a Sonic Youth shirt.
Oh shit. And you just went for it.
I took the bitch in my office after.
Go ahead, bro. It's your floor.
You want to see my stroke?
Your what?
My stroke?
What are you talking about, bro?
Let me show you how this. Hand behind the back.
Hey, yo, listen, man. This is a prime example, children, of which you totally ignore.
Children should not be watching this. This should be age restricted, realistically.
Definitely not.
You don't think
People
so?
watch No Jumper.
Did you see episode 1 of For the Love of Lena?
No.
My new
wife.
reality show?
I don't watch nothing with your wife, bro.
10 men compete to fuck my wife with me. You didn't see episode 1? Are you fucking serious?
I'm not gonna watch.
You got to pay attention to the biggest project I've ever put out. Like, this is literally like, I've never produced any piece of content that was more complicated than a vlog or a podcast, maybe a few little mini documentary type
I
things.
don't watch it with your wife.
This was
bro.
reality TV
You know I've never
quality
watched-
content.
anything with your wife. It's just a respect
It's
thing.
not like she's naked on the fucking reality show.
I don't know what it is. Y'all do naked shit.
Do you want to see the trailer? Maybe I'll show you the trailer right now and you can let me know what you think.
So she's not naked.
I find it hard to believe that you haven't seen this.
I don't watch nothing have to do with your wife.
Okay, let's hit you with
When
the...
I see your wife, I want to be able to look at your wife one way as your wife. She's not naked, right?
Plug. I am an adult creator.
My name is Adam22, and I co-own Plug Talk with my lovely wife. We interview a different girl every week.
And then we them at the end. But we've only ever done it with other women.
So we've arranged this whole challenge to find a perfect guy to be our first ever boy-boy-girl threesome.
Lena, I came ready to... Want to do a dance-off?
Oh yeah, I would love to see a dance-off.
So I mean, this guy does porn?
Let me get in the room with her by herself. You want to get down?
No.
Get down.
Wait,
We're going to get you out of the situation.
It took us so long to get this approved on YouTube.
Yo, you got Crip Mac?
Put that on the screen when you edit it. Yeah. He was competing. Now, you talk a lot about giving young, underrepresented, underprivileged people from the hood a chance. What could be a better example of giving somebody a chance than giving them a chance to fuck my wife with me?
Adam, you got some psychological shit going on, bro.
May the best man win. I should have had you in there. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh, I missed out on a fucking opportunity. That would have been it.
Yo,
Oh, my God. I
Adam.
missed out.
you know you're still not over the first man fucking your wife.
How am I not over it? I haven't thought about that in weeks.
It happened months ago.
The first month might have been hard. No, I'm totally over that. And
So who does
why
Lena
would I
want
be
to
doing
win?
this reality show if I wasn't over it?
Who does Lena want to win?
She's got people that she is hoping do well. I'm not going to say that Crip Mac is necessarily at the top of her list.
What? She wants Crip Mac to be the one to fuck her?
I was kind of saying the opposite, but there are people on the show that I think that she would be very happy if they won. And there are people on the show who I think realistically she might jump off of a local bridge if they won. I'm not going to say that that's
what
Crip
you
Mac or
gonna-
anything, but
You putting that on your OnlyFans?
4 episodes, each appearing on the No Jumper YouTube, and then the finale is the actual boy-boy-girl threesome
And that's going on Plug Talk,
on the OnlyFans. Yeah, onlyplugtalk.com.
OnlyFans. I need to talk to you about something.
About what?
Off the air.
Just ask me.
You're missing a lot of money.
What? You think I should try to get a TV deal or some shit?
No, like, you know, Ray J just started the Tronics Network.
Tronics.
Tronics.
So this is like Zeus?
Sydney Star. Dude,
I heard.
yeah.
You think Ray J was clapping that?
No.
Why not?
She,
The fuck else is he doing?
it's a
Kinda
transgender
transphobic.
reality show called The Girls Club.
No, I know. She told me all about it.
He.
Don't do that.
I'm not doing nothing.
She chooses to live her life as a woman.
Part of the community, Sydney Star is a transgender woman. I respect that.
Right.
As a heterosexual man,
But
if
you
ask
won't use
me,
her pronouns?
No, because I have to respond as a heterosexual man. So a transgender woman is a male.
So you're so straight that you can't acknowledge that she has chosen to live as a woman.
I will tell you that
With a
Sydney
penis.
Star, when it comes to the community, respectfully, is a transgender woman. If you ask me, a heterosexual man, I'm gonna tell you that's a male.
We didn't really ask. You're just correcting my pronoun usage.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, I mean, you know, because it's a brainwashing that's happening that I'm not gonna allow to happen to me.
What is the brainwashing?
The minute I start calling a male a female, then I'm living by their rules. I'm gonna respect what they are, but I'm not gonna live by those rules.
Bro, speaking of trans people, why is Gracie Jane posting on her story, "Hey Gracie, it's me, Adam22. Don't tell Lena or anyone else. They don't know I'm texting you, but I would love for you to come to my room. I'm at the Intercontinental." So somebody's pretending to be me and hollering at Gracie Jane, who's the trans person that house phone got exposed, whatever.
Social media, bro. People gonna believe that shit.
She playing reindeer games.
People gonna definitely believe that. You know
What the
that.
fuck is this shit? I just responded cap. That's all I said. Cap. You think that's enough? Think it's a freak
That's
out?
it.
Should I post about it on my story?
Emoji cap. Don't even write it.
It's a matter of time until the Reddit sees that.
Don't
Jesus
even write
Christ.
it. But what I'm saying is, did you ever think about taking that footage and putting it on a subscription-based platform?
The actual reality show, no. I like going YouTube first. Now, would I be willing to maybe get a TV deal at some point? Yeah, sure. But like, you know, you got to prove your worth. Like, nothing could be a better sign that we are capable of doing reality TV than us producing an incredible series ourselves and then just putting it straight on YouTube, right? I saw the CEO of Zeus at the French Montana party.
Lemmy Plummer?
Right away, I said, hey, have you heard about my reality show in which multiple men compete to fuck my wife with me? He said, I love it. We should talk. We should do business. Actually, I should give him a call today.
Call him. That's bro. His office is right down the street.
Is it? That's good to know.
They got a nice building.
I also,
5-10 minutes
at
from
that party, I had the pleasure of showing Chris Brown. I showed him the reality show trailer as well.
What did he say?
He seemed intrigued. Also seemed like he wasn't really trying to have the conversation for that much longer.
So out of respect to you, he acknowledged it.
I don't know if he
One thing-
actually thinks I'm a genius or if he just kind of was humoring me.
I think, and I'm going to talk to you off the air, I think you're not understanding what I'm telling you. Once I show you the numbers,
Well, he's like a billionaire. Not Chris Brown, but the CEO of Zeus.
I know Lemmy very well.
Lamel Plummer.
I
Am I
know
saying it
Lemmy
right?
very well.
Right.
I called him Lemmy. Good dude. I
Lemmy.
watched his growth. Good dude, honest dude, great dude. You remember the he did a bunch of shows on BET.
What else did he do on BET? I figured he had to have been on something that led up to him having his own network.
CEO, it was like Moguls or some shit like that.
Moguls.
Some shit like that where it was Birdman was on it.
I saw a preview for an episode of Baddies the other day.
That's him.
I know, but I didn't really know what was going on with that show. But I seen this girl that I kind of know just screaming at a room full of women. And I was like, wow, maybe I should really check out Baddies.
You should support everything on Zeus.
Should I?
Yeah.
You think Zeus is good for the community?
Great. For the people that want to watch Zeus.
I mean, hey, I'm not taking anything away from it. Because
Tronics
I'm not
Network's
exactly
gonna be great,
creating the
too.
most highbrow content on earth either.
Yo, you know, I got
I don't think it's like really
we
like,
got like 90 episodes of Blueface's Blue Girls Club. A bunch of them we never put out. That's going to the Tronics Network.
really?
Yeah. December, January, we're launching the Girls Club, the transgender reality show.
So you'll be involved with the transgender reality show, but you won't use the preferred pronouns of the trans community.
I'm a partner in the network.
You are. But you prefer to misgender them. It's giving
No,
violence.
they're transgender women.
Yes, and they want to
In
be
their
referred to as
community,
she's and hers.
But no, I'm going to respect what they are amongst their community.
Probably the foremost
Naughty-
way that they would want to be respected would be to be referred to by their preferred
Naughty
pronouns.
Nerd is on the show. From the Hunter side.
You always mention her on like
No,
every single
I
episode.
got
yeah.
Naughty placed over there.
Right.
R&B's managing Naughty, right? But what I'm saying is like, it got to be like a mutual respect there, bro. This
Right.
is real shit. So if I can say as a heterosexual man, yes, when it comes to the community, you are a transgender woman, right? And I honor that that's what you want to be labeled as, right?
But you won't use the pronoun.
Yeah, but if you ask me as a heterosexual straight man, I'm never going to tell you a man is a woman or a woman is a man. I'm not going to tell you a dog is a cat or a cat is a dog. I'm going to tell you what I know it to be.
I'll give you an example. If you came in one day and you announced to the room, I, Wack 100, have converted to Islam.
Okay.
And as a result, my new name is Cash X.
Okay.
Take the X like Malcolm X. I don't know if they do that
I got
anymore.
you.
But just
Cash X.
hypothetically. I'm going to stop calling you Wack. It might take a little bit, but I'm going to respect that even though you're a part of a religion that I don't personally subscribe to, I'm going to call you Cash X.
But Wack will still be part of Cash X.
But let's say that you were so converted or so convinced that this conversion was more important than your previous gang or prison or however you got the Wack name, that you no longer wanted to be called Wack at all. I would respect that, even though I don't necessarily agree with the
Tell you
religion.
why I wouldn't do that. Because the Wack era, right, will complement and show my growth in the Cash X era. For me to totally delete or erase or silence that is taken away from, right, what I'm trying to show people where I come from, where I'm at today.
But if I'm going and calling Sydney Starr fucking Brian or whatever, to me, that shows a disrespect for what she believes in, even though maybe I'm not completely convinced.
I will call Sydney Starr Sydney Starr.
Okay.
If you ask me,
but you won't say her.
Who is Sydney Starr when it comes to identity? I'm going to say Sydney Starr is a transgender woman amongst the community. If you ask me, Cass Jones, what do you know Sydney Starr to be? A transgender woman, the word trans, right? Gender woman, to me, as a heterosexual man, respectfully, means that's a man. The origin is a man. A transgender woman, a transgender man, origin is a female.
If I were to convert...
You cannot think I'm going to erase my upbringing and my teachings.
You did not know her when she was a man.
I know Sydney Starr. I know Sydney Starr.
But you didn't know when she was Brian Starr.
I know Sydney Starr to be a transgender woman, which is a man to me.
Right. Okay.
I'm not going to find Sydney Starr attractive.
You don't have to find her attractive.
Right?
She was giving Cardi B, though, during that podcast.
Well, what the fuck are you talking about? Cardi B is a woman.
No, but I'm saying she kind of looks like the trans version of Cardi B. I think she went into the doctor and said,
Adam, listen.
make me look like this, and handed her a picture of Cardi.
Listen.
What?
You cannot ever in life compare a transgender woman to Cardi B. Cardi B is a heterosexual woman, a natural-born woman. There's a friend of mine, wife of one of my
Cardi
nephews.
B fan. Big Cardi B fan.
We're not even finna be, because what you trying to say, Adam, you trying to when you say that, people gonna say, oh, Adam saying Cardi B look like a man.
No, I'm not degrading Cardi B.
Cardi B does not look like a man.
Elevating Sydney Starr. And
Let's
they know
keep
each
it
other.
real.
They're cool. They fought on reality TV before.
Cardi B does not look like a fucking man. Cardi B is a fucking woman, is a respectfully
Has it occurred to you
great looking
that
woman.
this is a disingenuous portreal of what I just said? And they can easily rewind it and see that I did not say what you're saying that I said.
You shouldn't even be because you know what Cardi B's as a woman.
Call Cardi B and I'm going to tell her that I think Sydney Starr
No, we're not going to even insult her like that.
Kind of, evokes a little bit of her.
No, we're not doing that.
But why can't we have a trans version of all of our heterosexual celebrities?
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No?
Hell no. Cardi B, one of the baddest females in the game.
I think Cardi B is super hot.
Yeah, so she's one of the baddest.
Always have.
Respectfully.
I used to watch her old stripper tapes online. I think a lot of those have been erased from the internet.
I know her when she was a stripper.
Really?
She was the same Cardi B. Cool character.
I wish I knew her from that era.
Shout out to K Slate, Straight Southern Magazine parties. Sue's Rendezvous, whatever else spots we went to.
Let me ask you this. I have a very pertinent question that I would like to ask you about right now. How do you feel about Big U saying that Gunna never told?
Wack is the one that ignited the other Crips saying, Big U, you a motherfucking lie. Gunna told. Did you hear that punk shit he said?
I don't think I heard whatever you're talking about.
He said, the only thing Gunna did wrong was let him record him.
That's what this other person said?
That's what Big U said. The only thing Gunna did wrong was let him record him. He said, ain't no paperwork. We don't need paperwork if we're hearing it.
Uh-huh.
Is YSL a gang? Yes. Should YSL be removed from whatever society? Yes. Were there drugs and guns in the vehicle when you was in there with Thug? Yes. Were there your drugs and guns? No. Motherfucker, we don't need no paperwork. The paperwork, everything he's saying, there's a lady called a court stenographer that's taking note of this.
Good career to get into.
Right? Yeah. Shout out to my Aunt Ray.
Shout out to all the stenographers. I see ads on TV
she did it for 30 years.
People wanting to become stenographers.
Yeah, she did it for 30 years.
We should do a whole episode about stenographers at some point.
My auntie did it. She's been retired, but she did it for like 30 years.
Okay, shout out to the stenographers.
He said the only thing that he did wrong was let him record him. Now, Gangsta and Unique. Unique's from New York. Older gentleman, respected, did like 25 years in federal prison. Gangster from Santana Block responded and said, yo, we don't need no damn paperwork. What you mean he ain't did no telling? If you want to do business with him and protect him, just say that. But don't be running around here faking like that man and did no telling. Everybody seen he did some telling. Then he said, well, what he's saying can't be used, motherfucker. He's a witness for the goddamn DA. He's not a defense witness. He's a witness for the DA against Thug.
So you're not feeling this
Selective
new
politicking.
standard.
Selective politicking, because guess what? I interviewed 6ix9ine. I interviewed him
When?
2-3 years ago with academics.
The act thing, okay.
He had a whole lot to say. He brought Gunna to the hood, to the heart of the hood, protected him, a known rat, and want to justify it. I don't know, bro.
I don't think I've ever heard you criticize Big U so directly on this podcast.
He did it. He fucking did it. He liked that the world. I know he regretted, because I know he looked at himself and said, what the hell was I thinking? He should have just stayed away from it. You did what you did. Let everybody come up with their assumption and keep moving. It's going to blow by anyway.
I mean, Gunna hasn't done like interviews since he got out, but when I listened to that album, one of the themes was basically that he was saying that he was almost tricked.
Ain't no trick. Here goes the goddamn reality of it. You sitting in a jail cell. You want to get out? Yeah.
Right.
We need you to cooperate. We're going to ask you some questions, and we need you to answer them truthfully. If you answer them in a way that's in favor of us, then we'll cut you a deal. That's it.
As a human, I totally understand.
Young Thug's, his greatest threat now is the RICO. And they're trying to RICO by saying YSL is not a record label, it's a gang. The YSL I know is a record label. That comes with the movement. A gang is a group of people that represents the same cause. So if you want to call it a gang because it's a record label with a movement, then so be it. But what they're trying to do is label it a disruptive street gang, right? As was the Gambino family. They're trying to make him John Gotti. So they need a certain amount of people around him to identify that it's a gang. How long have you been affiliated with YSL? Since 2016. Have you seen YSL commit whatever? Yes. Is YSL a gang? Yes. Now, what you're doing is hurting Thug and helping the district attorney.
Right.
Is YSL a gang? No. Is YSL a record label? What do you know it to be? A record label. His ass would have still been in jail. He said what he said to free himself.
Let me ask you this.
Shout out to Thug.
I interviewed Boston Richie the other day.
He's a rat, right?
Well, some people say that.
I don't know.
He says
the man said he was.
Who?
1090 Jake.
1090 Jake basically was the main guy pushing that line.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't ran the content. Mickey Truth, I don't know if she ran it. I'll go look in the war chest with Beast and see, but I think he's a rat.
Is being a snitch just completely black and white in the streets? Or is there room for the streets to say, you did this, and this wasn't like 100% cool, but we're still gonna fuck with you? Or is it, because like now with like the leaked audio from depositions and you know, backdoor, you know, police conversations and shit, it feels like there's a lot of levels and gradients to what being a snitch might be. For instance, shout out to my boy Greedo. When they got on his ass about it, they were basically just saying that he had maybe said like one thing off the cuff when he was being arrested. And to me, I was like, that is
shit.
so different than what a lot of people who having the snitch conversation are being accused of. I'm not saying that I'm the one who should be making the call. I'm just asking for your thoughts on this. Are there levels to it?
Me and somebody get pulled over, right?
Right.
I'm going to give you some simple snitching. Two people in the car's dirty. Right? They pull us out the car.
Guns and drugs?
Whatever the fuck's in there. Something that ain't supposed to be.
Got it.
Right? They cuff me up. Cop says, is it yours? And I say, no, I just rat it.
Just by saying that?
Straight. Because if it ain't mine, I'm saying it's his. You got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. The Fifth Amendment right says you have the right to remain silent. You let your attorneys do that.
But this is my question.
Don't matter.
That I can understand. I can understand why you're saying that that's snitching of sorts. Is that going to be punished and treated the same as somebody who like fully takes the stand?
Telling is telling. I don't know Greedo shit. I don't know his shit. I don't know. I never got into it. You know what I mean? You know, I've been knowing Greedo. I met Greedo at a game show at the Observatory like 6-7 years ago. It was humble with my boy Runchy.
Okay.
But Runchy was doing business with him. But I don't really know what his thing is, right? But what's happening now is this new generation and some of the old generation who probably got snitch jackets and snitch jackets coming, they're trying to reinvent the wheel. No, it's written. It's etched in stone. Telling is telling. Anytime you give information, right, that's not a direct hit to you, that can affect somebody else, you're telling. Like if I want to cop a plea, right? They say, yo, cop a plea, tell the 10 years, we'll give you 5. I'm going to tell them, I hit the dude in the head with the gun, I took his watch, then I fled. Who was driving the car? I can't tell you that. So when did I say, who's driving the car? Adam was. I'm a rat. Mm-hmm. And they say, well, no, he copped the plea. Whenever you give information that is other than you, you're ratting.
But would you agree that
Who to be? Ratted.
Would you agree that this hypothetical situation or the Greedo situation is just way different than somebody fully taking the stand?
I don't know the Greedo situation.
But let's limit it to what I just said. Is he gets pulled over, the car's dirty, he says like one thing that the cops end up writing down, basically saying like, oh, I don't know why the fuck I agreed to this or something like that. I forget exactly what the line was, but it was basically...
That's a gray area.
Okay.
Because saying I don't know why I agreed to this is really he telling on himself.
Right.
Because he said he agreed to it. You know, I'm going to call a spade a spade.
Okay.
If Greedo got arrested and said, I don't know why I agreed to this, he just told on himself.
I just wonder if there will ever be...
Because guess what?
A little bit more compassion and understanding for this.
I'm going to tell you why he put himself in the trick bag. I believe this was Texas or something, right?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming. Let's say they drove the car from Cali.
I believe that's correct.
Right? When he said, I don't know why I agreed to this, he put himself in the car the whole way, right? If he'd have just shut the fuck up, if he's a passenger, hey man, I just got picked up in Texas. I ain't got no knowledge of what's in the car. So no, I would. If you're telling me that's all Greedo said, no, I wouldn't call that snitching. That he's really telling on himself.
Okay.
You snitch on yourself, I ain't gonna call you a snitch. But if you snitch on another individual and get them in trouble, I'm gonna call you a snitch.
I may be misquoting him a little bit. I just think it's like...
Yeah, I mean, from what you said...
It just seems really silly to put something like that in the same box as a 6ix9ine, which I know is personal for you, but it just doesn't seem like it's anywhere near the same thing.
Yo, listen. What 6ix9ine did got them boys time, right?
Right.
What Gunna did will contribute to getting thug time. It's no difference. If you contribute to the giving up information that leads to the incarceration of another man, you told.
But that's not actually the standard, because I'm sure that you won't think differently of Gunna's actions if Thug gets his whole RICO case thrown out, right? It's the fact that it could have been used for that.
I wouldn't give a fuck if Thug, and God willing it happens, goes in there and beats this shit on the technicality because Donald Trump's team found out some dirt on the DA, so now she ain't credible, right?
She was fucking big nut.
Right? Whatever it was, right? He gave up information on Thug, and he gave information that supported the fact that YSL is a gang.
Okay.
That supports the RICO. Bottom line, man, youngsters out there, y'all part of this life, just be quiet, don't say nothing. Let your attorney do the talking.
And also probably leave this life, right?
Definitely. You 18 years old, brother, you ain't got no felonies, hey, go to the military. If you're of age, I don't know what it is, no felonies, go to police academy.
It's so fucked though that you get a felony and then you got to just be out here with no
It's bad. Yeah, like you don't
nothing
get
on you
no-
for the rest of your life.
It's bad. I mean, but now they got expungement laws is working, but yeah, it's bad.
But that shit takes forever, right?
Yeah, definitely. I just got expungement last year,
Would you expunge?
my felony.
So now you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Was that very stressful before that?
Well,
Being limited in how you can move around?
I got lucky with becoming an entrepreneur, truck driving, real estate, things like that. So I kind of like, instead of sitting around waiting to work the 9 to 5s, I did things where I could be my own boss. And shout out to my Uncle Bert Jones. He was detrimental in that because he's the first guy I worked for. Because I worked for him, he had the contracts. So my name didn't have to get ran. By the time they was running my name, they knew me as a person. I worked under them through my uncle for like a year. So by the time they got to know me as a person, so when they put me in their own trucks, it really wasn't about the felony. It was like, well, we know him. He's been working. He's trustworthy. But I think things happen for me. Me going to prison, I believe, saved my life.
I agree. Because you would have probably been out here turned up otherwise.
Yeah, I was already. I was on some other shit.
Let's end with this. Where are you at with Rockstar now? Rockstar 2800.
What was that?
A Clubhouse personality, up and coming media
shout out
personality.
to Rockstar. Rockstar, if you want to do any type of collabs with any of my artists, Blueface the Game, Rockstar the energy drink, right? We up, we game for it. Hey, I'm a Red Bull fan, but we are definitely opening that. But in the meantime, Brave Energy Drink that I'm partnership in.
Brave
Energy Drink, the official energy drink of the AFL, starting 2024-2025 season, the AFL American Football League. That official energy drink, Brave Energy Drink. We also have Brave NASCAR racing coming. Yo, listen, tune in, check it out. Coming to a store near you.
Wait till you find out about Happy Dad.
What the hell is that?
It's a seltzer, an alcoholic seltzer.
I don't drink alcohol.
Right. You still push it, right?
A seltzer, yeah, because that's like 5%, right?
Picture this. Throw on an incredible diaper, crack open a Happy Dad, other hand, crack open a Rockstar, drink both at the same time. Boom, you're lit. Crossfaded.
Rockstar energy drink is kind of like strong, but look, Blueface and Gang, we'll rock out on it. Shout out to Rockstar
There
energy
used
drink.
to be someone who worked here who I just would see them drinking Rockstar all the time.
All day.
And it really made me feel like the inside of their body might have had something really bad.
That shit
going
look
on.
like battery acid, doesn't it?
Yeah, bro. Like, of all things.
I tasted one that had like a copper type thing. It was strong.
And I don't mind a Monster, a Red Bull, Celsius.
Brave energy drink is a way to go though. I gotta bring some.
What about Celsius?
I fuck with those. Yeah, you got some of those.
We do. Those are
Yeah,
good.
those are cool.
I like the way they taste.
Can I bring some Brave?
I used to be a Bang guy.
Can I bring some Brave up here?
Sure.
Leave them. Bring them definitely. Sam, Brave energy drink. I give you the address. Deliver them to No Jumper.
That'd be a very brave thing for you to do.
No, I'm gonna do that. Partnership in it. I kind of got my hands in a lot of places.
Rockstar 2800 from Arizona. He's a Crip. He's on Clubhouse. I know you know who he is. Stop dancing around it. What's the problem? You said that he's never did shit or served any jail time.
I don't know the guy.
Oh my God. I mean,
I don't know.
you do
Said
this
he
a
from
lot.
Arizona?
Well, he at least lives there right now. Yeah, I forget where he's from.
Rockstar. I don't quite recall.
Well, Rockstar lifestyle might not make it.
I don't quite recall the guy. I don't know who you are. He's on Clubhouse?
Heavily.
And I look at all the rooms. I don't see a Rockstar room.
He's got a different name for it.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he needs to work a little harder at promoting himself.
Oof, the shade.
I don't know you.
The shade. You hear the shade? He's throwing shade.
I'm just being truthful. I don't know him.
No, you are actually lying.
No, I'm being truthful. I don't know him.
Put your hand over your heart. Damn.
I don't know a Rockstar 2800 from Clubhouse.
You got no
I know
morals. Look at
Rockstar
it.
energy
He
drink.
just put his hand over his heart and lied.
I don't know him.
No, you took it off and then you said it.
I don't know him.
You're a
See,
grimy
what-
motherfucker.
listen, what-
you can't do that. This is how we pledge our allegiance to our country under God, one nation, indivisible,
Let me ask you a question.
Lady of Liberty.
If somebody's a nobody, how do you know that person?
if somebody's a nobody, why are they on Clubhouse making noise?
I don't know the guy. If you know him, I don't know.
He's been on this podcast. Can I show you a picture of him? You tell me if you recognize
Yeah, you
him?
can show a picture of him.
Ooh, okay. Let's get spicy. Rock.
That's me. That's Snoopy Badass.
Right?
Is that Bun B?
That is
that Bun
that's
B?
Rockstar. That's not Bun B.
Is that Bun B? Shout out to Trill Burgers. I hear it's a hell of a burger. I ain't had
Look,
one.
there's
but
me
I'm
and
done.
him. Me and Rockstar. It's his pinned post on Instagram.
Now let's look like me and you.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Look at him.
Right here. Yeah.
Oh, that right here. With the red shoes? I thought you said he was a Crip.
It's cripping so hard he's wearing red.
I mean, is he a blood or a Crip?
Crip.
Hey, yo, people, let me know this dude Rockstar he talking about, because he showed up to me already. He's a blood or a Crip. He from Arizona? Or he from where? Where's he from?
I mean, I think he's from Arizona. I can't remember. I interviewed him.
Oh, if you don't remember,
I should
see,
know.
he's a nobody.
I should know exactly where he's from.
You were just on me about me not knowing people.
Oh, what? Diddy's former girlfriend Cassie files lawsuit against him for rape and repeated physical abuse for over a decade.
That's cap.
18 minutes ago that came out. Jesus Christ.
That's cap.
That is a huge
Yo,
story.
man, why they coming at Diddy so much? You got dude, with the Keefy D shit going on, he'll survive that.
Yeah, but you're out here accusing him of having parties.
No, he says he has parties.
Right.
I'm not accusing nobody of shit because I've never been to none of his parties.
Right.
He says he has parties. Went on Drink Champs and he played Fabulous close. And Fabulous said, yo, we've been to live before. We've been to the party. Said, nah, Playboy, I want to have a party. I told Diddy on Academics Podcast, bro, everybody's confused. Just come out, take a few seconds. You don't have to because you are, but define what a party is because you always say it to men. I don't know what it is, but we're going to assume the worst. As black people, we assume the worst, right? So Diddy should really come out and just be like, yo, my definition of a party is this. If you ask me, I don't think it doesn't sound right. I don't want to attend no male's party.
Right.
I will come to a party, birthday party, celebration, whatever, graduation, or just a regular gathering. But you telling me, yo, we having a party, I'm not fucking with it. There's too many parties involved.
Can I say this? Hip hop has a reputation of being extremely homophobic, right?
I would, well,
compared to,
Yeah.
if you were a gay man in the ballet community, you would probably feel a bit more welcome than you would feel in the hip hop community. There are a lot of people in hip hop who have been rumored to be gay or into trans people or whatever for years and years and years.
It's not a bad thing today.
And it never really rises to the surface. Even with this Diddy thing, even with people kind of like all the time trying to throw the gay label on him or whatever, it's like, it doesn't really get discussed in hip hop. And I can name a bunch of other people.
Because it's not, listen.
People just seem like they don't want to talk about it. They avoid it. They don't bring it up. They don't talk about it. And respect. Because
The gay people I know tell you they gay. Fucking Jason Lee tells you gay.
I was with him the other day at the party.
What party?
Well, it was French Montana's party.
It was a party.
It was a party. It wasn't really a party.
You see what I'm saying? See, there you go.
Right.
So put some respect on French name.
Jason Lee in there with the security guard with the gun right here strapped to his thigh.
That's what he's supposed to
he
be.
didn't even have to reach in and grab it or nothing. No,
You know
right
where Jason
here.
Lee's
right
brothers
here.
is from?
No.
Paru.
Really?
So you can call him what you want, but he come up under the umbrella. He know what time it is.
So he's kind of like your Tony Wilrich.
No, definitely not. He's not a gang member. But his family, he come up in the same household.
Be a good look for
Ain't
you
nothing
if
square, but
if he was.
he is running for office in Stockton.
That's where he's running?
Yeah, he's from Stockton.
So you don't have to live in the place that you're running for office?
Well, I mean, he probably has a residence there.
Stockton's pretty far.
He's from Stockton. He's 45 minutes south of Sac.
You know about EBK J-Bo?
No.
Stockton's finest. If my actual opinion is that he's pretty much the hottest street artist coming up out of LA.
Got you. Wait, he's from LA?
Oh, excuse me, California as a whole.
Oh, okay. I mean, everybody entitled to their own opinion.
He's shit hard. But
I'm
numbers
not
wise,
knocking him down.
numbers wise,
I don't know him, so for me to speak
hey,
against
hey.
him, I'd be a bitch ass nigga.
And he's flying the red flag. So
Hold on, this might be stunning.
Ooh.
Told you. When he
Hey,
land,
Birdman, we're
that's it.
signing EBK J-Bo.
No, we ain't doing none of that. We don't know him yet.
Cash Money logo on his back.
I don't know him, so I can't speak of E. J-Bo? Is it just J-B-O?
EBK space JAAYBO. Good music. I don't know if you're going to like it, but I like it.
I don't know.
I think you'll like it. I think you're going to hear it and you're going to be like, oh, okay. I get it. You're going to want to attach yourself to him.
Yo, listen. This is what's real. I don't know him, so for me to like speak against him, I'd be a bitch ass.
Definitely don't speak against him, but I'm just saying.
I want to see his numbers.
Hop in the car, put on a couple songs. You're going to love it.
There we go. Let's check him out. Okay, he moving. 300,000 monthly listeners. I'm going to follow him now.
Oh, good.
1.7, 2.1, 661, 5.6. Yeah, he's on his way. Yeah. Looking at his numbers, fuck what I'm talking about. He got, do he? I don't know.
Mozzie, yeah.
I don't know him. He beef with Mozzie?
I don't know that he beefs with Mozzie, but he definitely beefs with a lot of dudes that Mozzie be with. He was,
Well, I fuck with Mozzie.
So that might be a problem.
No, the politics say I fuck with Mozzie.
Right.
So, I ain't got nothing against him.
As a
But if
music
he beefing
fan,
with Mozzie,
yeah,
I'm going to stand with Mozzie.
Right. I like Mozzie too, but
I can't speak on his music because I don't know him.
check it out. I think I'll like it.
You know what I mean? But first, I'm going to hit Mozzie.
You tell me an artist that I should fuck with that doesn't benefit you financially.
Huh?
That
you should fuck with?
That you think that I should listen to, but not like someone that you're pushing.
I just gave you one. Shy Belligerent.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do have him saved, but.
Huh? J-Bo. Let me ask Mozzie.
What are you going to say?
Is he a hop?
I mean, I don't know what his response is going to be, but the long answer, the short answer is going to be yeah.
I don't know.
There's an Instagram live of him walking through Mozzie's hood,
line,
hunting for.
My politics say I'm going to roll with Mozzie. I ain't going to even ask no questions. But as far as his music is concerned, I can't really speak on it.
But you are kind of an op lover, right?
No, what you mean?
You fuck with all kinds of people that a lot of people that you fuck with don't like, right? They call me an op lover now too, so.
No. Well, unfortunately so. Unfortunately so, he made himself one. But wait.
You're not supposed to just read his text.
No, what? I called.
Unfortunately so. You're telling me Mozzie texts like that?
No, Mozzie didn't know. This is the guy next to Mozzie.
Okay. This is Davo. Dun, dun.
The guy next to Mozzie.
Dun, dun.
You think you know everything.
Well, I know at least one person.
Unfortunately so, he made himself one. But he said the little nigga's hard.
He is hard.
No hating.
When the ops fuck with you, then you know you up.
Who do I fuck with that's a op?
Well, you're 6'9's buddy Wuddy.
I do business with 6'9".
You know, I watched the interview with the fucking guy that Blueface shot in the hand.
Blueface didn't shoot anybody, but I'm listening to
Well,
him.
then why does he have 24-month suspended sentence?
Sometimes we take deals because it's in our best interest.
But illuminate this situation for me. Did he really get into that fight just because he was wearing a Playboy logo on his shirt in the strip club in Vegas?
Blueface never fought him. That's a fact. I have the video footage. I have all the video footage. The shooting, the fight. I have to try to run people over in the car. Blueface never put a hand on him, never approached him, any of that.
It just seems like he says in the interview that he got jumped in the strip club or outside of it because he was wearing a Playboy logo shirt. Now,
and he told you.
I get the gang side of things, but in Vegas, for this guy who's doesn't seem like he's a gangbanger.
But here goes the thing. He told you Blueface wasn't involved in the fight.
Right, but shooting the gun at him was probably...
Well, listen, he drove a car and tried to kill the man.
Did he?
Fuck yeah, pickup truck. Literally, bro. If a motherfucker approaching you, you gonna get off too. Blueface standing here, this dude in the street. Dude went just like this, on the curb. Ran over a chick. Blueface is just athletic enough to get out the way. The chick got ran over.
I didn't know a girl got ran over.
Yes.
He said he was so concussed that he couldn't even tell what the fuck was happening.
Girl got ran over.
Damn.
This is real. So, it ain't like he was driving down the street and somebody popped shots at him. You drive down the street, and the thing is, if you know Blueface wasn't involved in the fight, why, unless some of them other dudes on the curb, I don't know. But he drove straight at Blueface.
Right.
I seen the video. Blueface never put a hand on him, touched him, approached him, none of that. He was in a fight with like 5, 6 people. Guys, I don't know who they are. I mean, they could have been from Vegas. He may be saying it's a Playboy because of his Playboy shirt. Or it could have been he owed some money. Could have been he told on somebody. Could have been he been on social media talking crazy to people.
Seemed like he didn't know Blueface from a can of paint.
Who?
The guy who got shot.
He knew him to drive that motherfucking pickup truck at him.
He also said that he got his hand skimmed. So that made me feel like, oh, so he didn't really get shot. Like, I mean, he got shot at and it touched him a little bit, but.
He left there, went to Walgreens for 45 minutes, hung out.
Yeah.
Went to his girlfriend's house. This is how we beat the case.
He did say that. He went there like 48 hours later. He goes to the hospital,
went to his girlfriend's house. Then he was in the company vehicle. So we had to call it in.
Right.
It's damaged.
He got fired from his job.
You're not supposed to be at a strip club in the fucking company vehicle.
You should give him a job.
Right?
Make things right.
Listen, we never made him wrong. We're the victim.
Okay.
He put my client in a compromising situation where he had to defend himself. Then he turned around and played victim.
I think he actually is a victim. But
No, he's not.
I'm okay with Blueface victimizing someone.
He's in the vehicle, charging that Blueface in the vehicle. Blueface, he said it, was not fighting me.
We're going to have to review the tape. I don't think he was charging at him.
Are you crazy?
Oh, sounds a little.
Who drives a pickup truck on the fucking sidewalk?
Okay. I didn't come prepared for this level of introspection. So I'm going to let you have it. Cash X.
Shout out to the NOI. Shout out to Brother Pitbull, my brother Z. Shout out to, salute to the Minister Honorable Farrakhan.
Next episode, you down to do it at the store?
I'll get wherever the store is. I ain't tripping.
Melrose.
Yeah, people saying I was scared to show up someplace. I wasn't even here. I just got back today.
Right.
What's today's date? I've been gone like a motherfucker. Just sick. God damn, I've been
16th.
gone 2 weeks.
November 16th.
Yeah, I had to go out there and take care of business, man. Diapers coming to a bodega near you in the Bronx. Bodega Association, Credible Diapers.
And we would like to announce that Wack and I are partnering for a new line of adult diapers.
Definitely. You want to do that together?
Incredibly old diapers.
You want to do that together?
I mean, I don't really know much about that market.
We can call them no jumpers.
Sometimes when my girl's on her period, she wears a diaper to bed.
Yeah, they got no, it's not a diaper. It looks like a
Damn
diaper.
well looks like a diaper.
It looks like a diaper.
How is it not a diaper? What's the definition
No,
of
it's
a
not.
diaper?
They call it they call it a period diaper, but it's not a diaper.
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
Seems like a diaper to me.
Shit looks like one of those things they wear on their head, right?
It does look crazy. Does give me a feeling of like, oh, this is what you're going to look like when you're 65 fucking
Does it
years
kind of
old.
make you feel like you're laying in bed with a man? Because you into that shit.
Not a man so much, but
But what? Don't say that.
a woman wearing a diaper. I don't
Okay,
know.
please. I thought you was gonna say that other word. Lord have mercy.
What, transgender?
Listen. Shout out to my man Zachariah Ali. He delivered contracts for the Congo. Incredible Diaper is gonna be the home diaper for the Congo.
Can you produce any like financial receipts or anything to prove to me the legitimacy of your diaper operation? Because I'm such a big supporter, but I want to make sure this thing is on the up and up.
Hold on.
I would not have said this if I thought it was going to end with you looking at your phone for 5 minutes.
Hold on, bro.
We're
I
kinda-
don't like fuck around.
Kind of wrapping it up, talking about diapers. You know, this is what we do here.
Oh shit, Floyd. We're in our final stages of contracting with Floyd.
I should have wore my Disneyland merch that I got yesterday.
No, you know.
What am I wearing? Oh, yeah, okay. NoJumper.com, people.
I need some no jumper merch.
Yes, you do.
Zach's about 3 hours ahead of us if he's not overseas.
This is your diaper guy?
He's producing Congo, but I can show you the all the contracts.
Okay, we can do that next time. Next time we'll just do a full financial portfolio review.
Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Thank you / I apologize to Zoe Osama. It was sort of a
Oh,
difficult,
you did some bullshit.
awkward encounter there. Like I really feel like you misled him and me.
No, I didn't. I brought him in to interview him.
Clearly,
Hello?
yeah, I know. That's what is that?
Yo, who's this? Uptown YT. You know what the fuck that is? Who are you, Uptown YT? You're an artist that just got out of prison for doing 8 years. I'm on No Jumper. You just got some free promo. I'll call you back.
How do these people get your number?
My number's on the fucking internet, bro.
I'm literally about to call Joe Smith's wife and see if she's down to fuck.
Hey, yo, bro.
Fingers crossed. You're hoping too?
Yo, listen.
I want you there. I want you there.
Hey, listen.
I want you spitting on that pussy for me.
Yo, listen.
You better drink a lot of water. What?
Adam. Zoe Osama.
Zoe Osama.
Listen, he got a project coming out.
Right.
He got short chains today. I would appreciate it if we could show him some love and maybe place one of his videos on the No Jumper.
Or whatever he wants to do. Anything is possible.
Can I make that happen?
I got to hear the song.
That's cool, but can I make that happen? I'm asking you.
I can't commit.
I'm asking you for favor.
I can't commit.
I just gave you favor, bro.
Something as important as us uploading a music video to the channel, I can't really commit unless I've seen it.
But you already said one did like 9 million, so you know he produced great product.
That was a good song.
Yeah, but you know he produced great product. And I just gave you favor. Come on, bro.
Underrated. Switch slang.
I just delivered some shit for Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Yeah. I mean, I talk about it, but you know.
What'd you deliver? Oh, the Blueface performance? He said he would do it for free.
He doesn't make those decisions.
Adam and Wack, leave a comment. We need to see the comments.
Yo.
I want to know what they think. I want you to read the comments as well.
I need you to, what you mean read the comments?
I'd like you to engage with the fans. I don't know if you read comments?
Fuck no. For what? You want me to?
Yeah.
You want me to talk shit back to him?
Engage with the people. You don't have to respond, but.
Well, if I'm not responding, how am I engaging with them?
Knowing what they think and then potentially responding to it on here and being cognizant of what they think.
I can do that.
Okay.
How about you have somebody like they do for you? Send me some of the comments. You cheat. Fuck that.
Click on the YouTube link and then scroll down.
Well, how about, okay, I can do that, but can we have one of your people like send me some of the key comments?
How about this? They send you the URL to the YouTube video and then you scroll down yourself.
Yo.
You know that the top comments get moved to the top, like the ones that have the most likes and shit?
I didn't know that.
That algorithm is designed to save you time.
All right, cool. I'm going to check it out.
All right. I'm going to go jump off a bridge. Appreciate you, Wack. Thank you. Everybody, smash a like, drop a comment. NoJumper.com if you want to support. Go get yourself a leaf tube. A King Palm game leaf tube. That's on Pyru.
Whoa.
Whoa.